Uh-oh. Here we are.
Yo, 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 what's up, Monday Madness? We're here to do the CRoM Draw Challenge or Draw CRoM Challenge or some crazy thing like that. We, pro- we
Well,
have a few other people going to be popping in. We're here with Lagen Chase and Rich Perotta. You guys know Rich, he's been out here a lot. And for Lagen, this is kind of a first time thing. Ain't seen Lagen out here in the madness for a while. So,
uh-oh.
you know,
That's a
always
long
love
time. How come?
Oh man, he's got some great art. There's no doubt about that. He's muted right now, so he might be with the customers. Like you said, I ain't gonna trip about what he's doing. We're just gonna have a good time tonight.
Excellent, excellent.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Excellent.
So welcome everybody who's watching. We're about to kick this thing off. I got some other guests tonight. Uh, Irene Strychalski. God, I hope I didn't butcher that. Is going to be out here. She's the one that has the Indiegogo campaign Fiendish. And
Yeah, it looks like it's doing really well.
dude, she was on Bancroft show last night, man. And
Really?
you know, she got the bump up over in there, man. It was like I think she was in there at 9,700 when she started, something like that. And she's over 11 grand right now.
God bless. Good for her. She
Yeah,
deserves it.
man. I love when the community comes together and helps each other out and gets everybody funded and helps, that's what this is all about, man. That's what I do. That's what you guys do. Um, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Joe D. McPhee come out here. He's gonna take a little stab at drawing CRoM. It's an in and out thing. I sent quite a few links out. Anybody that wants to come out and draw CRoM, the little guy up in the corner over there, anybody who wants to come out and draw CRoM, man, you are more than welcome. We'll shoot you the link. It's the CRoM Draw CRoM Challenge. Come on out. Let's see what you
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
That right
Here we
there, that's
go.
Lee Reese did that one right there. Um,
That's
this
sick.
little guy up in the corner right there, that's the original CRoM. That's the original one. That's Edwin Artex Padillo drew that for the logo challenge when we were trying to figure out the comic related madness logo. And Edwin drew that, and that's been the model that everybody has drawn CRoM off of since then. There's been dozens of them. There's the Happy Birthday. Manny Soto did that. There's just a bunch of things that people have drawn with CRoM. So I figured, I'd have some more people out. We'd have some people out that hadn't done it before. Maybe Pops will get a few more things to use as banners. You never know.
Well, Ray Rich is gonna do one of the more obvious things when it comes to after what you described CRoM as supposed to be. I have a very good idea of what I'm gonna do with this gentleman. So
Cool.
yeah, there's gonna be some fun stuff. I gotta figure out where. Okay. Yup. First things first. Do I have to? Son of a bitch. Sometimes it's a real pain in the ass. This thing. Okay, I have to go from CRoM to look to who I'm gonna draw him.
Yeah, I watched Hex Allen draw CRoM once on a
Oh,
sketch
really?
card. Yeah, he
How
drew
did it
CRoM
look?
on a sketch card. Lola has that sketch card. Lola Meets. She has that sketch
Okay.
card. And I don't think she knew who it was when she got it, right? Because she didn't know she didn't know about the madness or anything. That was from the Twitter side of what I do, And so I had to explain to her. I had to tell her, "Yo, that's like the mascot for my Facebook group." I kind of had to explain to her who he was. But it's all good.
Nicely done, man. Nicely done.
So, Rich, how's your campaign doing? We got Incantessi, y'all, back up on.
Oh yeah, it's at just about 400 quid, but it's going on for a good 27 days, so I'll be okay with it. I had the relaunch of the pre-launch today, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the double page spread that I was gonna do for the end of issue 2, and I'm gonna make that the start of issue 3. Because that's gonna be a nice backer when it goes to like when it goes to the next chapter, because after chapter 3 and chapter 4, it's going to be all action. So I want to make sure that it starts and stays that way. So I'm going to do one hell of an impact on it. And I just redrew the final page, and I did a really really nice kick-ass drawing of Cassandra as the Incantessi, introducing her in her uniform for the first time, and man, she looks good.
You
I
mean
got to
that
show
one where she
you.
looks really angry?
Oh yeah, well she's just resolute. Yeah, I posted it a little while ago.
Yeah, I like that one.
No, I do too, man. I do too. I do too. I'm pleased with it. I'm very pleased with it. As a matter of fact, I may even ink it after I finish the the CromCon thing over here, drawing Crom as whatever it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, I got to get more reference on this guy.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I didn't I send you a bunch in
oh
Facebook?
no, it's not Crom. Who I'm drawing Crom as.
You do. Oh, okay, I get what you do.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm not.
I get you now. There you go. I know that there's a lot of other stuff going on right now. Outright Geekery has a show right now. Token with the Dead has a show right now. Hunter Killer Collectibles has a show right now. Henri Compton has a show right now. Don Chin's Lab right now. I get it, y'all. There's a lot of shit going on right now.
Yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot. There's almost there's quite a bit.
I mean, I figure, I'll have people popping in and out of here for a couple hours, so we'll be out here, for a little while. But I'm just like, man, there used to not be nobody out here on Mondays. I know Peter
Well, they're all following your lead.
show right
They're
now.
all following
What's
your
up,
lead,
man?
Pops. I mean, it's like they're all following your lead because they know what's good, and they know what they have, and they know what they have to do in order to succeed. And one of them is imitate you. So
Well, no,
haha.
not imitate me. You come on. Some of these people have been doing it
I
longer
know.
than I
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
have. I learned a lot from some of these other people. If you want, I
I
had to be
know. I
honest. I
know.
learned a lot from people like Randy and Marion. You know,
Oh,
um,
I know.
Indie Volt. I mean those guys are really the ones. When I first started doing this, those were the guys that supported me. They gave me complete. Yeah, Pops, you do what you're doing, dude. You're doing a good thing. Back when I didn't hardly have a following, and
Yeah.
they encouraged me to keep going. Brian Polito encouraged me to keep doing this. So, it's like I kept doing it and I kept doing it. But Randy and Varian, they've always been right here. Lola too, man, right here when I need somebody to talk to, like, what should I do in this situation? What should I do in that situation? If I needed advice, they've always been right there. So from the beginning. So,
Yeah.
I'm always gonna throw them props. They're part of my fam right now.
Oh yeah. Well, they every single one of those people that you mentioned, they do deserve it. So
And you, Rich, I see you and Mike over there doing your little planning in the background and shit. I'm telling you what, man, it's not so much do things for Pops, do things for the group, man. You know what I mean?
no,
You know
I've
what I'm
talked to
saying?
you. I talked to you about it earlier today,
I know.
and of
I
course
know.
I'm going to do that.
Oh, that for sure. I'm talking about when you talk about doing things for me personally. I'm like, you guys have done plenty for me already. And, anything else that you do toward my direction, do it for the group.
Just
If you
let me
want
know
to do
what you
like,
need me to do, and it's done.
well, I mean, if you want to like giveaways or stuff like that, you want to do drawings and give stuff away, whatever, for the
Yeah, that's
group though,
easy.
not for Pops. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm good, man. I'm doing real good. I'm happy right now. So, I got people to come out here and talk to. I got people coming out here drawing on my show. I think this really doesn't happen that often on my shows where people come out and draw. Usually I go on somebody else's show while they're drawing, watch them draw, or I'm in the chat watching them draw. I don't usually get this.
Oh man. No, this is
Yeah, I like where you're.
I'm happy that I'm just happy that I'm doing this. That's all. It's like to
You're
me
gonna have,
this is just so much fun. It really
you're
is.
gonna have to drop that in one of your backer kits for somebody, dude.
Who, me?
Yeah,
What do you
I
mean?
already, I already know where you're going with that. I think it would be a great reward on one of your campaign. For your campaign, like a backer goal. Get to 25 backers. Drop that thing in
What,
there.
this thing?
Yeah, that thing right there. I know where you're going with that. Don't.
Yeah, where am I going with it? Where am I going with it? I don't think you know where I'm going with it, actually.
I kind of do. I seen the horns, bro.
All right, okay. Then if you see the horns, then okay, we're good. All right,
I seen them horns, bro. I know where you're going with that. Yeah, I
all
like it
right, all
though.
right, all right.
'Cause that
When you describe the CRoM guy,
yeah, it
when you
fits.
describe him, it's like, okay, mischievous. All right, I know where he's going.
Yeah, that fits. That's real good.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, we know who this is. This is going to be, you know, we got the CRoM guy, and now he's Loki.
Well, it's funny because a lot of people confuse when I say CRoM, they always think uh, Conan's God, right?
Maybe.
I mean, a lot of people do. Oh, you mean God? Conan's God, the one he's always talking about? CRoM
Oh my
laughs at your
God.
four winds. That guy. Um, I always have to tell him, no, it's an acronym for Comic Related Madness, CRM.
Yes,
You
that is
know,
true.
that's where the name came from. Was from the madness.
Yes, it
So,
did.
but God of Mischief. I mean, I like where you're going with that. That works out real good.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm trying to. Oh yeah. What? There you go. Look at that. Oh, what do you got going on there, Will? Will, tell your buddy Sean, come on out here and draw CRoM, dude. Tell your buddy Sean, come on out here and draw CRoM. That's everybody needs something to do on a Monday night. But yeah, I want to get a little bit closer look at what's going on right here. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. I like it. We do have Irene did message me. She's going to be out here in a little while. We're going to talk about her book, Fiendish.
Yes, that would be great.
And it's going to be great talking to her. I watched her last night on Bancroft's show, man. She's very, very up on what she's doing and how she's marketing it and everything. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm impressed with her. I want to get her on my show. And RJ was nice enough to hook that up right away. So,
Yeah, cool.
RJ over there helping us out. Everybody's helping us out, and it's amazing how this community can pull together.
That's true. It is. It really is. It's great because the camaraderie that especially with everybody within the madness. It's really refreshing to see that. I rarely, if ever, encountered that as much as I have when it comes to fear. So I'm really I'm a lucky individual by the fact that that everybody that I've met so far has been fantastic. So it's a blessing and a half. It really is.
Jim
So
O'Reilly, I will send you the link. You can come out and draw CRoM too, bro.
yeah, man, come on in. Come on in.
I will send you the link if you got time. If you ain't doing nothing, we got Rich. Rich has the God of Mischief CRoM coming out over here. Just covering it up now. Yeah.
No. I had to. I picked up some sandpaper. Oops. I picked up a little sandpaper to help me sharpen this lead because the sharpener that I have is absolute trash cheap.
And look at that. Look at that. What Lagen's putting together. Look at that.
Oh, thanks, man.
Dude.
Yeah, this is if you guys don't recognize this yet, I'm using a pose that Bernie Wrightson put together in '96.
Isn't that a goblin?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Oh, and here we go. Will has stick figure CRoM. You know, Don Chin cracked me up today. He sent me. He put a GIF or whatever you call it under one of my posts of CRoM, and it was the Grinch. And I was like, yeah, they could be distant cousins. I can see that, but I'm not sure if the Grinch is a troll or not. See, I'm not sure what he identifies as, if you know what I'm saying. You know. Where's the
he doesn't
O'Reilly
have a
CRoM?
gender.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Jim. The fans demand it. Where is the O'Reilly CRoM? The fans demand it, bro.
Drawing Mojo Origins at the moment.
Yeah, I know. He's a busy guy.
Oh man.
That book that he's putting together, man, the art in it's amazing. There ain't no doubt. You know. Let's see. Christy Shin is in the chat. Oh.
What?
We're out.
What does Christy Shin want?
I mean, she's in my inbox. We're out here right now, Christy. We are out here right now. Yeah, we're gonna get some visitors, some other visitors too later. We are definitely gonna get some swamped by the estrogen tonight, bro. So be ready. Be ready. It's
great. And here I am in the sausage fest right now.
We're going to be outnumbered by women.
You're talking about all these chicks that are going to be here, and there's like 2 dudes. What the hell, bro? Where are the chicks at?
Where the chicks at? No.
Where the women's at, man? Where the women's at?
That was the cool thing about tonight, because I didn't schedule times for guests. I was like, we're just going to be drawing just anybody who wants to come out whenever.
Just improvise. Who cares? This is going to be fun. I
threw them links, and I already, like I said, Irene already said she's setting herself up. She'll be out here in a bit. Christy just said her allergies have been kicking her ass all day. So, I mean, I don't know if she's going to show up or not. She was asking what time. I said, right now. But she might come out later if she's feeling better.
I hope she does feel better. Yeah.
And, we're trying to push these raging Cajun ladies over there, right? We're trying to get their YouTube channel up to 100 subscribers before CRoMCon.
Yeah, I got I subscribed. I mean, I can share and everything.
Yeah, we got.
I'll share the link to these guys and see what I can do with it.
See them tonight. We might see them out here tonight for a few minutes.
Oh, that would be cool.
About that,
that'd be really cool.
I really do want to get their subscribers up to 100 subscribers, so they can get their real name on their
Yeah, I know.
On their channel or on their link or whatever, so they can actually put their name.
I gotta tell you, man. You know how I did it? You know how I got my channel to my channel's now at 125.
Yeah, I know it is.
Well, you know what I did? I just messaged everyone and I said, "Hey, can you subscribe to this, please?" Yeah. And everybody did. They should be able to get 100 in like 10 minutes or something.
Well, especially when considering what they're offering to do.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Look,
that's all they got to do is just
that's
all they have to do.
They're going to take on the toe of Satan, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The two of them should have like 500 subscribers by the end of the week.
Dude, they should have already had a with all of the silly things that they've done, made each other eat competitions. Like they started out with that Carolina Reaper.
What
challenge?
They ate oh my God! They ate a Carolina Reaper. Are they high?
No, not a dude. Nina ate 7 and Meredith ate 5, dude.
What?
Yeah, and it's like, I can't believe that they don't have 500 people watching that every time they go out there, because one of the things they're doing on CromCon is they're going to eat some of them crickets.
Ew.
Those flavored
Oh,
crickets.
are you kidding?
But if they get to 100 subscribers, they're going to do the hottest lollipop on earth, the toe of Satan, and they're going to eat that damn thing on during their segment of CromCon.
That sounds terrifying.
We're going to talk about what they're promoting while they eat that.
Oh, great. So now that they're going to do that on CromCon, if they reach a certain point, you see, this is what happens. You know, I'm maybe I'm being a little conceited here, but you know, I got to ask you, man, who was the one who shaved his head when he got the 2,500 or 3,500 American? That would be me.
That's what I'm saying. I love that kind of. That's entertainment.
It is. It was funny.
I just don't want to shill show all the time. I want to provide entertainment.
That is true. That is true. I'll tell you something. If I get to 4,000 or 5,000 American, or if I get to 5,000 American, I'm gonna wax my chest live.
Oh,
yeah.
I will wax my chest, and I'm a rather Italian individual, so I got like fur. So yeah,
it might be worse than the peppers.
It's gonna be terrible. It'll be I will scream Kelly Clarkson at one point. You know, just out of there, and I will look like a man-o'-lantern by the time I'm done. It's going to be really terrible, and I'm going to make sure it's going to be an Asian woman who's going to do it. So either I'll get the happy ending, or she's going to tell me, "Don't be like a pussy," you know.
I got
to get the one with the happy ending though. That's going to be hot. I'll be like, "Okay, yeah, sure, come on over, little Asian woman."
Hey, did you know?
Don't be such pussy.
I made a comment. I made a tweet like 20 hours ago, and it didn't have anything to do with comics or whatever. But I tweeted on Twitter like 20 hours ago, and it's got like 900 likes.
What did you say?
Well done, Pops.
Nice.
What exactly did I say? I said a whole lot of cabbages here. Walmart declared the pandemic's over.
Damn. That's great.
But where I said it, it's where I said it that got me all these likes.
Oh God, where'd you say it?
Harris's Twitter account. The vice president. She did one of those, everybody get vaxxed or wear your mask things on Twitter, and it's like, I understand all that. I just wish the politicians would stay out of it and let the doctors tell us what's best for us. You know, everybody has their own doctor. If your doctor says you need to go get it, then by all means go get it. But by all means, talk to the doctor first. You know, don't just do it because your politicians told you to. Talk to your freaking doctor first. You know, that's my call. That's what I would say about anything. I mean, anything big pharma. I'm not going to take Percocet or any of that thing unless doctor tells me I need to do that, right?
Yeah. I would much prefer the opinion of a physician than a politician who, any one of them.
And look what Will's got going on Friday night.
Piper's Pit?
Will's got Piper. Will's got Piper coming for the night. You know, Piper. Piper. The Adventures of Piper. Are you guys ready? Who's ready to talk fiendish, baby? Who's ready?
Sure, I'm ready.
Irene.
Hi.
Hello,
Welcome
Irene.
to the madness.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Irene. Congratulations on your success.
Thank you.
You are
Thanks
very
so much.
welcome.
Nice to meet all of you. Thanks for having me on.
The pleasure's mine, and everybody's here, of course.
There is no way I'm going to get you what Bancroft got you. I'm just letting you know that right now.
fine. I mean, I'm not just here fishing for money. I just want to talk to people.
Yeah, everybody I know already pledged, right? They were all out there last night going bam, 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 bam.
Right, that was pretty intense.
I was amazed. I was really happy for you, and you were just so excited. It was great. It was great TV. See that? Look at that. That's the smile I'm always trying to get.
I wasn't expecting it, but it was
awesome. And we do have the we're gonna pull it up. We're gonna talk about it while these guys are drawing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to introduce Rich Perotta of Incantessi.
Hello.
Hi.
Guy is the guy on the left side of your screen, and Lagen Chase is the guy on the right side of your screen. And
hey guys.
Hello.
Longtime friends of the madness, people that we promote. Just, I didn't want to do anything like scheduled tonight. I knew my weekend was weird, and it was going to be a weird night tonight.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if you know anything about my story, but I declared Comicsgate a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't. I'm very new to everything, so I don't. Right? I know nothing. Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, my values pretty much always aligned with it. I promote everybody that's cool. And this is what I do. I have a monthly online con that I do, and I promote everybody that's cool. Mm-hmm. That's all. I don't have, any kind of stipulations on that. Be cool to me, and I will put you in my shows. That's all.
I saw your con on Facebook. That looked awesome.
I love doing this.
And a monthly one. That's such a good idea, especially now. Like, I mean, nobody wants to go to in-person conventions even before the, even before COVID, let's just be honest. Those were kind of useless, but now.
It was inspired when Emerald City went down last year. Mm-hmm. That was when I started doing this. I've done one every month ever since.
That's awesome.
And I have a blast. It is, I mean, I come out here and I have fun. I'm having fun right now. I love doing this kind of stuff. So we got John. John Running is also doing a drawing of CRoM right now. He wanted us to go. He's working on one too. We got Ted Davis Artistry out there. Ted, we're doing the Draw CRoM Challenge, bro. You can be out here drawing if you want. That's what we're doing. And we're talking about Irene's book, Fiendish, Chapter 1. I need to pull this share screen real quick.
Sorry to interrupt your drawing.
Oh,
no, by all means. We're just
casual, so that I could have a guest out if I wanted to, and just have a good time tonight. I didn't want anybody to be locked into a 30-minute time slot. And because trust me, when you meet somebody for the first time, 30 minutes is never enough.
No.
Yeah, that's true. I've been experiencing that a lot.
And a lot of times when I meet somebody for the first time, it's during the con, and that's a 30-minute time slot. And and I'm always like, man, I've got to talk to you again later. We're gonna have to talk again,
Mm-hmm.
And we've built some great relationships through it all.
I bet it's a great idea.
Rich has been around forever. I mean, he was around before he even had a book.
Oh my God.
But he's like done some of the same stuff you have. He's been in the bullpen, the big two. He knows what it's like. He knows what.
Yeah, it was fun. I was there during like the late '90s when everything was just about to fall apart.
Oh boy!
And I was there through its return. That was fun.
Right.
That was fun. I don't know how I kept working. That blew my mind. I was like, wow.
I mean, it feels like it's a repeat right now, but
I haven't been to Marvel since 2005. Do you know what's going on there as far as what's?
Go ahead, Irene. Tell everybody a little bit about your story.
I gotta hear this.
It's not that special or dramatic. I don't really know what's going on inside because, like, I think I don't kind of kiss ass to the right people, so I was never like in the in group, because clearly it's not just about like if you're a good artist and if you do good work then you're in anymore. And it could be, and I'm always open to the fact that I always say this, maybe they just don't like my song, maybe I suck and I don't sell, and that's why they like don't pay attention to me and they didn't really give me anything. Like I was completely unable to advance my career. And besides from that, I had a bunch of other problems with them. Like they always put me on only books with female leads, and it was getting really, really weird, and I didn't like that. But back to my main point.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, so I don't really know what's going on, but I am seeing a lot of pros doing indie books now. And I wonder why.
Yeah, well, what's going on is now a lot of established artists, established artists are people who aren't so established at Marvel. I mean, one of them was me. I was primarily an inker throughout the whole time that I was there. And I would try and show a couple of sets of pencil samples, but according to them, it wasn't like the Marvel style type thing, which is okay. But it's like being an indie artist, you find so much more freedom, and you're really able to express yourself. And by Marvel's thinking, or by your theory that Marvel thinks that you weren't sellable enough, by the virtue of the fact that you got the amount that you got for your campaign and everything, I think that's kind of incorrect on their part.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's weird. It's like,
hey, I'm watching you back there go up right now.
Woo!
I'm watching back his head on right now.
Yay!
So I am giving
Wait,
you
I
a
want to
little
see it. Give me a
effect,
second. I
baby.
want to
What's
see that
up?
now.
It's all thanks to you.
I gotta see
Beautiful.
this now. What is it? Fiendish?
Fiendish, yeah.
Okay, once Fiendish. Okay, at least I can spell. I'm happy about that. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Fiendish. You have a really lovely style, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh wow, you are at 8. I'm American, but I live in the UK. You're at 8,408 British pounds. That's over 10 grand.
Yes, it's almost 12 grand, my friend.
Oh, God bless. Good for you.
I wasn't expecting. I mean, I said 10,000. I was like, when I started, it was like, oh, such a ridiculously high goal. And we were at like 8,000 on Sunday. And then Mike Bancroft was like, you want to come on my show tonight? Like 4 hours before we went live. And I was like, sure. And then like on his show, it jumped like 3,000 or not like 2,000, but like 2,000. I was just like, ah!
She was so excited. It was a joy to watch. I'm telling you, Irene, one of my favorite things to do is to go out and post the word funded on top of somebody's campaign in my group. Somebody that I've been promoting and trying to get to that point. One of my favorite things to do is go out and tell everybody, yeah, we got them funded. It's like, I just now saw this 2 days ago or, whatever. I didn't even know about this book, right? I'm so glad that you decided to come out. I'm glad that you took Michael's invite and went out there, because that's what all these people are doing. Have you been on Peter Sameti's show yet?
Yeah. I was on last Monday. He was doing like the 5-minute pitches, and I was on there. So
this guy here, Creators Outlet, William Pace, he has a show.
Cool.
There's a good 2-3 dozen podcasters in the Contemplated Madness.
There's so many, and I mean, I'm very new to this, and it's like I kind of just fell into it as I launched an Indiegogo campaign. I just had people I never knew reach out to me like, let us help. Do you want to go on a live stream? And it was awesome. And, clearly this is a supportive environment, and it's this whole thing where people are helping each other just promote their indie books. And it's all about getting eyes on things, right? Because the problem is, even if, and like I backed like a bunch of books this past few weeks, and
Very kind of you.
It's all through, but I want to support comics as well. It's not just about putting out my own stuff, like,
Yeah.
but like a lot of these books, because the algorithm or whatever, sometimes you don't see it on Indiegogo. I didn't even know about them until I started going on streams, and then we'd be on the same stream, and I see their work, and I realized it was awesome. So just that co-promotion is so important, and it's awesome that there's this community on YouTube doing this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, indie artists, they tend to support. We tend to stick together a little bit more because
Kind of have to, yeah.
in a lot of ways, it is us against them. If you really think about it, it really is us against them when it concerns the big two.
Kind of, yeah. I don't like to think about it like that, but like it's not even like indie comics making it that way. They're making it that way.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing. You see, that since they're making it that way, we have no choice, but we have to hunker down and defend ourselves.
Okay, we got a question from Pop Culture Avenger for Irene. He wants to know, do you have plans to offer a retailer pack for the smoke cover like you did on the regular cover? Because he'd be interested if you were.
Oh, you know what? Since so few people back my retailer perk, I think if you back the retail perk and you want like it to be all the smoke, but like the black and white version of the book, just DM me on Twitter with your backer number, and I'll make sure. Because I've been telling people, if they back before the book reached 10,000, which was our full color stretch goal, they can just DM me with their backer number. I'll make sure if they want the black and white version instead of the color version, just DM me. They don't have to pledge again. Just let me know. I'll make sure that they get the black and white version. So yeah, just shoot me a message.
I think there's going to be people that want both now. It was kind of amazing last night when you got to the point of, okay, now we can do the book in color. There was a bunch of people going, but wait, I want the black and white.
yeah, it was really confusing because I think I wasn't clear enough about like, some people thought the book was going to be by default black and white, but I was going to offer color. But what I meant was the book would now be printed in color. But then a lot of people were saying they wanted the black and white version. So this morning I was like, hurry, I have to make some like extra tiers. So I made an add-on that's the black and white version, and there's also as a separate perk. So you can go and back that as well. So, but if you don't want to back in, like obviously just like you can remove your old one and back again. But yeah.
We had Rick. He was on Mike's show last night. He backed you during the show last night.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what. I was sitting there and I was watching it go ding, 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 and I was like, man, look at it go! And there was so many people. I mean, that were just watching the show and were slamming your campaign last night.
Yeah,
and her smile got bigger and bigger and bigger. It was great. It was awesome. It really was. And yeah, there you go. There's one of your backers. Like I said, he backed you last night during Michael's show.
Your enthusiasm is infectious. I love that.
I'm very enthusiastic. This is like my whole life.
This is one of the things that a lot of people don't understand, though. People like you, when you come out here and you're that excited, people like Rich that are that, not so much emotional, but you know what I'm saying, you definitely project your feelings, how excited you are, passionate you are about what you're doing.
Good.
That makes my job so easy.
That's what Mike said yesterday too. It was like, you should come on more just because you're like enthusiastic. It was like, cool. I just have like no chill, but I'm glad people like it. So
yeah, let's go ahead and show this trailer real quick. Let everybody see this. Because Joe's drawing something in he's got his screen shared in the backstage. He's drawing a little bit of CRoM too. Yeah, man, Rick, I know the Bancroft show. It's like, man, he's like way beyond me, man. But someday I like to be able to think that the Pops effect is as strong as the Bancroft bump. Someday,
just keep at it.
I'm just glad I can help anybody at any time. You know how it is.
Of course. Just keep at it.
Go ahead and play this. Let's check this out. You guys ready for this? This is the video for Fiendish, Chapter 1, Demons.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh, that's lovely.
Wow.
I like it. Wow, there you go. Some kudos. John Running.
It's become a thing. I have to dance to it every time.
John Running said this is one of the best comic trailers he's seen on this show. I love the music. I totally dug that. I could get right into that. They have flow. I'm like reading it. I'm getting the story. You need voiceover people though.
Right. I've actually been looking into that, so it's gonna happen.
All right. Rick has a question. He wants to know if there's any chance you're going to get more art books.
Oh boy. I think I'll have to now. My printer is overseas. I like to go to the same printer, but I think I will make a new print run. I'm not sure if I'll make one for like you. Do you mean for this campaign or? Let me know, because I am thinking of doing another print run for Regrowth.
He says he got the featured chair. He really likes the custom plaques, something really different and cool. Plus the book itself, of course, looks awesome. Yes.
Thank you.
I'm totally agreeing with that. You got Jim O'Reilly, who is an excellent artist himself. You've seen his covers on Embrace, and you know he's all over the place. Jim's Jim. It's great art. Everybody go back this today and get this young lady 15K Comics Day. See what I'm talking about? That's
Thank you.
These are the people that everybody just gives such a hard time to. People that are trying to help other people.
Well, that's what happens when you speak out against an establishment, though, isn't it?
Now, I did want to show
you. That's all it is.
That's the truth. That really is.
Mm-hmm.
I made this cute little background earlier.
Oh! Oh, so cute! So cute! Dead people!
You know what it is, right? You know what it is, right? That's your art. That's from that trailer, actually.
Oh, you screenshot the trailer. Awesome.
Yep, I snaked it right out the trailer, so I had some of your art for a background while we were talking, But I did want to look a little bit more at this real quick. The tiers, the featured tier, the plasma, book 3 posters, custom plaque. Oh man, look, she went through all this stuff last night, and there you go, the smoke.
Oh yeah, so I added, but first of all, hold on. I wanted to. Are the art books sold out again? I wanted to address Rick's question about the art books because I had I added another 16 this morning because that's all I have. That's literally all I have anymore. So let me check. Sorry, let me take a look over here. Oh my gosh.
Take your time.
Yeah, we're just looking at the
No, Rick, there are more art books. You gotta get it. Get in. There's one more, Rick. Go get it. There's one more. It's the only one I have left. Yeah, I dug another 16 out of storage today, and that's all I have left. So, all right.
Here you go, buddy. You got one chance.
If demand is high, I will do another print run of the art book. But it depends on what everyone
Oh, he
wants.
said when he went to the art books, he said it was sold out.
Yeah, it depends on when you went, because literally I added another 15 this morning.
Okay.
Because I
Okay,
dug through
go
all
check.
my boxes and I found another batch.
Go
So.
check right now, Rick. She says
Yeah.
there's one left.
Go.
And Jim wants to know, do you work traditional or digital or a combination?
I work digital. I can work traditional, but digital is just so much faster, with perspective and everything. So.
Easier to transfer files, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think, man?
Will said, go get it, Rick. Go get it, baby. Go get it. Joe D. How you doing, brother?
Shoot, I am here. Let me move the camera where you can see me as I draw.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Jim O'Reilly. No, I use Photoshop.
I'm just going to town kind of a bit here, trying to get this together, because it's been a while since I did live drawing. I really don't do live drawing all that much.
Oh, there
and I
you
really
go.
don't do digital all that much either. So it's kind of like, oh, this is kind of a nice thing for pops to do. And since he asked me nicely, I was like, sure, why not?
Jim, Clip Studio. She said,
I use Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Yup.
And that's wow.
Stuck in my ways.
That's wow, Photoshop.
Yeah, Pops, if you don't mind, I gotta jet. It's almost 2:00 in the morning here. I'm gonna take a snapshot. All right, well, I'll take a snapshot and I'll send it to you, okay?
All right, brother.
That's awesome.
No,
well, thanks.
awesome.
Good work.
Jim stuff looks. The other artists here look really fantastic. I really love your work. It looks really good. Congratulations on your wild success.
Thank you. It was so
Truly.
nice
You
to
are
meet
very
you.
welcome.
I hope to hang out
It's a pleasure
again.
meeting you.
Yes. This is what we do.
You guys have a good one, and I will talk to you again soon, Pops.
All right. You have a good night.
See you
Have a
later,
good
man.
one. Bye.
Pleasure meeting you. See you guys later.
There's old Rich over there in the UK stays up all the time till 2-3 o'clock in the morning to come out on our shows. It's like he's so dedicated.
Oh my gosh.
To what he does and to making sure that the word, just like you, but the word getting out.
Yeah.
So dedicated to it because, the UK, we come out at 8 o'clock. That's 1 o'clock in the morning for him.
Yeah, that's very impressive. Like matching up the time zones is always like, oh, it's been a whole thing this whole past 2 months. Like, what time zone are you in? Oh no, I could probably hop on a show at noon maybe during my lunch break. It's been crazy.
Simon, I sent you the link and the challenge. I sent him the link and the challenge. Come on out and draw CRoM, dude. That's what we're doing. We're looking at. Oh, that's awesome. Those plaques are awesome.
Yeah, so those are the plaques that are going to come with the plasma tier, which is a tier that's basically everything. It's the book, 3 posters, 1 poster by me, and 2 guest posters, plus demon standee, which is like acrylic standee of the demon character, which is also there if you scroll further down, and 1 of these wooden plaques, which is my original art reward. And I want to do something a little different that fit the theme of the book, because the theme of the book is very naturey. It's like a pre-industrial setting. So I thought like a handmade, wood burning item like that would be really cool. So that's what you get if you back the plasmid here. And it's all just for 100.
Hold on. What's the 12K stretch goal?
I don't know yet. I'm too overwhelmed. Okay. So I'm voting on what the 15K stretch goal will be. I don't know if I can't think of anything for 12K. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is, I have a poll on my Twitter right now at Rini Draws, and whatever wins that will be the 15K stretch goals. I still don't know if we can hit that because the campaign ends on Friday, but hey, I can dream big. So the first place for that will be the 15K stretch goal. The second place will be the 12K one. So it ends tomorrow because I want to be in time for if we get to 12. Oh my gosh,
Rick.
no, Rick.
Oh, Rick.
Oh, are you sure? Oh, that sucks.
Jim wants to know.
I'm sorry.
Are those wood burned? Jim wants to know.
I'll look into if I can print more, and I'll tweet about it if I figure it out.
Are the plaques wood burned?
Yes, they are.
There you go,
it's pyrography, and each plaque is one of a kind. They're handmade. So, because I know you can also like machine burn them, but these are handmade.
Oh, baby, look at that! This is an amazing campaign. You're doing.
Thank you.
We're doing great stuff, young lady. I'm proud of you. That's awesome.
Thanks. So for the 15,000, we're looking at the stretch goal voting right now is either not tarot cards, but trading cards, which seems to be the most popular option right now, or 5 extra pages of the comic, which will just be I'll put 5 pages from chapter 2 in, or 5 pages of extra content. So like sketches and preliminary, because I do a lot of concepting for my comic because I'm really into the world building. So 5 pages of extra content, 5 pages extra from chapter 2, or trading cards. So those are the options.
This is amazing.
Go vote. Yeah.
Nita and Meredith, the Raging Asian and the Cajun, they have arrived. I wanted to introduce you to them. They also do a podcast show.
Cool.
They also promote people's projects. This is what we all do, man. We have a huge bunch of people that do what I do. It's not just me by any means. We probably 2 or 3 dozen different podcasters in the comic related madness, and it's
we are legion.
Yeah, once you start talking to people, you can be on a show damn near every day.
That's been happening. It's been intense. Who would have known? It's been great though. I love talking to people.
There you go. Jim said he would burn Star Wars sketch cards for tops.
Oh, that's such a cool idea.
Very nice.
I thought of wood burning commissions because I just really like doing it. It's like it's not the same as inking, It is very relaxing.
And Rick said a sold out add-on just means it was a good add-on.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Nita, Meredith, how you doing? Joe, how you doing? I want to show what Joe's got going on here for a second. Oh, there he is. He's better back there.
Yeah, if you want me to zoom out, let me zoom out for a little.
Don't forget the hair, Joe. Don't forget.
Oh, and I'm not forgetting the hair. Like I said, I like doing stuff in layers before I start like really penciling the stuff out. But like I said, I don't really do live drawings, and I don't really do digital all that well. So when I do it, I just like layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. And they're like, yeah, I like what I got. Now I could finalize the stuff and really draw it the way I want.
And Mr. Chase over here giving us the classic goblin pose.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Bernie Wright.
Look at that. Nice muscles.
Thank you.
Nice muscles.
That is going to be the most powerful looking CRoM anybody has drawn yet.
Yeah. Just like a power wave exploding around him or something.
And see, there's one right there. Podcast right here.
Cool.
Yep.
It's a great community. When I first started doing this and letting other podcasters in, it was like, even though they'd be like on the same time I was, like right now, you got Don Chin over there. Everybody, if you want to go check out Don Chin, by all means, Beard Zerker, go handle that. Come back afterwards.
Later.
We promote everybody. I try my hardest not to make this any kind of competition with other podcasters, because as long as we're all giving people exposure, that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
And man, you're killing it. Yeah. I'm telling you, just like that. Back it out. Back it. If you can't share it, talk about it. You are going in demand, right? You are going to go in demand?
I am going in demand, yes.
Okay. So,
and I am on Twitter.
But I want you guys to force me to come out with another stretch. Don't sleep on this just because it's going to be in demand next week. Make it work.
The stretch goal would be nice. So
what's your Twitter account? Is it on your...
Yeah, it's
okay,
here. My name wasn't showing up, but that's I'm reading draws like everywhere. So
yeah.
Snatch her, Meredith. Grab her.
You got it?
Ah!
I'm getting her right now.
See that? That's how this works.
Okay.
I think we might have somebody else going to be showing up here in a minute. You know, we're going to be outnumbered, guys. We're about to be outnumbered.
Well, not for long because we can't stay because we're running behind you tonight and we have shit we got to get done for tonight. We have a pretty special
Okay.
episode coming up. So we're just popping in to be hoes for a minute and prostitute ourselves out.
All right, hold up then. Let me get this right. Drop the Raging link in the private chat so I can put it, or drop it in the drop it in the private chat so I can put it in the YouTube link.
Yeah, what is your podcast? I want to know.
I mean, I've got a couple of them because I'm the executive producer over at Geek Insider. So we have the Geek Insider podcast, we have Geek Speak, we do comics talk, so we do a lot of stuff. But Nita and I, and the reason why we're here is because we are hoeing out Raging, which is a brand new podcast. I mean, we've been doing it for a couple of months now. We have a daily
But we
vlog.
were really just vlogging at first, and then we kind of took it just like, hey, let's do this.
We started with like mail call. And so we're like, hey, so, we're showing up the comics that we're getting in the mail and stuff like that. And it's like, and that kind of migrated into kind of promoting the people that we're doing. And it's like, one thing led to another.
Awesome.
Nina, I'm gonna pass the mic to you so I can stalk her.
Okay.
On the social.
All right.
Yay, stalkers!
Well, as everybody knows, my wife is a numbers whore, and we are really, really trying to get those numbers up. We'd like to get to 100 subscribers so we can get our vanity URL. And if we can do that, by the time CromCon 14 comes around, we will totally suck the toe of Satan live for Pop Van Zant. And this is supposed to be, yes, indeed, because we are all about hoeing ourselves out with gimmicks if we have to. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Pops, do you have the card for this? Do you have the card for this?
The card?
Yeah.
The toe
overlay.
That's
It
amazing.
is the toe of Satan. This is supposed to be like the hottest lollipop on the planet.
And we've actually licked it through the fucking cellophane, and the pepper extract is so fucking strong, it burns through the plastic, y'all.
It's a lollipop.
Yes.
It's a lollipop.
That is a fantastic name for a spicy lollipop.
So this is what it says. There you go.
Oh my god!
But see, and that's the thing. It's like we kind of launched Ragin as a daily vlog, and then it started to go into more promos and things like that. And then we started doing interviews and things, which we've been doing on other channels. But we're like, well, what the hell? We might as well just do it on ours, So we're trying to get to 100, and we told Pops, it's like, hey, Pops, where's your friggin' audience? All right, tell them to click the button. Click the freaking button over there.
These ladies are calling me out big time to get to 100 subscribers.
So let me tell you something.
Get you guys to go hit that button because they're calling me out.
Oh yeah. You're like, oh yeah, Madness? Where are you? Where? No, so look, if you look at the link that he sent, okay, our bastard green children have that long ass ridiculous name. I just want a vanity URL, right?
Oh god, yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you can't even pronounce that.
Look at them; they're adorable.
Yeah,
look, these guys need a daddy.
Cute. That is
they
cute.
need a daddy. They need a name. But so we are sacrificing our tongues for 100 subscribers, which is really nothing. I think that's sad. I think it's sad that we're begging for 100 subscribers so we can name our children.
I will go subscribe not because I want to see your tongues burn, but because this seems like it's going to be a great show.
You know what? The first time I saw their show, they were eating Carolina Reapers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Perotta Reapers.
And Meredith ate 5.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is about comics or is it actually about torturing people?
No, we like torturing ourselves. Yeah, we only torture ourselves.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, but we did. Pops, did you see the episode
Yes.
with Christy Shin?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I
Did
did.
Meredith not look like she came out of a bad porno when she pulled her face up, that shit dripping? Oh my God. It was like,
They
If
did
you-
the
Irene, if
Chubby
you-
Bunny challenge where they stuff marshmallows in their mouth and they have to say Chubby Bunny.
Won
and they
that
stuff
too.
After
more
she's
And-
got the
Oh,
mouth.
God.
She's got the
Dude.
mouth.
That's
So,
funny.
but
They're
Christy Shin,
hilarious TV, Irene. They promote everybody's stuff, but they are hilarious.
yeah, we do
They're
a
great
lot of
entertainment.
comics.
They
A
give
lot
us
of
something
Also-
to watch more than just, hey, everybody, look at my book. Even if it's Irene, it's, hey, everybody.
And you know what was funny is like with Christy Shin, she was so smooth. She's all laid back, and she's like, "I'm demon
Oh,
bitch."
she was.
And she was like stuffing marshmallows in there,
And
like
like,
all
oh.
cool. And she's like, you know,
Morning.
oh yeah. And I'm
I
a
love
mess.
Christy.
Anita's there, and she's just like, "Arr," like a rabid dog. It was so much fun.
I was in it to win it. In it to win it.
They did the Carolina Reaper.
And that hurt for like,
of those things, man.
yeah, that hurt for
Oh,
like a week.
that sounds painful.
It was
Oh.
excruciating. Like, everybody thinks, oh, it's just spicy. No, dude, that is literally, it's so hot, it hurts. Like, it gets into your fucking ears and feels like somebody's shoving a hot ice stick into your fucking ears. Like, it was pain. But then you go numb, and all I could think of was I have to destroy Meredith.
Yeah.
So I just had to eat more.
And you know the story. It's not
Meredith was
Nita
kicking her ass.
necessarily.
She was about to quit.
She
Meredith was kicking her ass, and
was.
she was about to quit, and then Meredith showed just the slightest crack in her armor. And
Oh
Nita
my
went,
God.
"Oh, I got you
That was
now."
I was like, fuck you, Meredith. It's on.
You know, okay, so there's a like a psychology and a physiology behind it, right? So that whole flight or fight, you know, I mean, that was on full display there because you could see her. She was kind of red. I was red because it was freaking hot. Nita was red, and then all of a sudden you saw her face go white, and she was, and her lips started swelling. And I'm telling you, when people are ready to fight, when they're ready to rumble, the blood leaves their face and it goes to their fists. That's when they're ready to fight. And I saw that. And I was like, "Oh fuck!"
I was just
I'm
like,
done.
Now Meredith was doing real good. Meredith was like in the lead.
Oh, I
like,
thought she had me. I thought she did.
Yeah. And Nita was
Yeah.
like this close to caving, and then Meredith went, "Oh," and Nita went, "Ah, got you."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was, but yeah, we do comics, but we're also, you know, branching out and talking to authors and you know, other artists and
Hey,
things. Entertainment.
Hey.
What?
This ain't our announcement. Not yet. Slow
That's
your
all I was
roll.
gonna
Slow your roll, woman.
And then she,
Okay.
and so the joke is that she, you know, it's not necessarily Nita who calls me her wife. It's like the rest of the internet. They're like, "Hey, Nita, what does your wife think of this?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute. What? When did that happen? When did I become the bitch? You know?"
Sounds like my marriage.
I have to stop with that one. I have to stop drawing on that one. That was good. That
But
was,
we're not done.
that was too good.
So they do have an
Right, I don't
announcement to
know.
make. They do have an announcement to make. We have an
Yeah.
announcement to make about these wonderful ladies.
But we're about to jet, and y'all are gonna have to stay tuned. And we'll talk to you guys later. We got some work
The
to do.
suspense. Ah.
Oh, the suspense. You have to tune in. See?
You have to
100
tune in.
subscribers.
Tune in your
Subscribe so
channel.
you get our notification because it's coming up in just a little bit.
Cool.
And it is a couple of solid announcements coming out of their camp. I'm really excited and proud to be part of it. You know, part of some of it.
All right. Well, we'll
And I
check you
did
guys
call
out in a
you
bit.
out, Pops. I called you out. You know why? Because you and I, we were kind of going at it when it came to like Rookie of the Year.
Yes,
Dude, you creamed me. All right, you
I
got
told you
it.
not to provoke the madness. I warned
Well,
you.
so
I warned you.
I'm
did.
hoping.
I told her,
I'm
I was like, don't say anything. Just don't. Just be quiet.
and I couldn't help it. I was
She
just
couldn't
like,
help herself. And then it was like, boom, fuck, it's over.
poke.
You fucked up now.
So I'm hoping that
not
lightning
gonna
strikes
say-
twice.
I'm not going to say I didn't promote myself a little bit there in the middle of that campaign.
Oh, I know you did, Pops.
Oh, yeah.
You did. Yeah, it's on. It's
It was
on.
fun though. It was amazing. Hold up, y'all can't leave. Hold up.
What up? Hey guys.
Devil.
It's Demon Bitch herself, Christy Shin. Christy, Irene up here.
Hey,
Has an
how's
awesome
it going?
Kickstarter.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
An awesome Indiegogo called Fiendish.
Yeah.
It's
That's
amazing.
all I'm here
Art is
for.
awesome.
I wasn't warned that we'd be drawing, or I'd be drawing too, but
Oh, it's,
Oh, no,
it's totally okay. I'm just like, I have two fires near me, so I'm kind of stupid right now. I'm like really tired.
No.
Yeah, my mom, like when my mom and dad, when I first moved down to LA, they were like, "We saw there was a fire in your area. Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's like 30 minutes away. Over here, it's like an hour, whatever."
Like, whatever, that's normal there by now. Wait, the fires are still going?
Well, no, they just, I think one just started. I didn't even know about it until like a week ago. And I'm like, oh, yeah, there's this
Oh
fire up
my
in Woodland Hills.
God.
I'm like, oh, okay.
I
Jeez.
love Korean barbecue.
I got mandu. Fucking Korean barbecue, how to
So,
appropriate. But
Irene,
anyway, so
these are
mandu
the
right
three
there.
ladies that did the Chubby Bunny Challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. These are the three ladies that were all slamming marshmallows into their mouth and then trying to talk with a mouth full of marshmallows.
Christy was
Sounds
so
awesome.
cool. She was so cool about it.
She's so
Like,
cool about
never.
everything. She was just like,
I didn't even get my nice blouse dirty. It's like Meredith, I'm putting this
I
on.
know, and I'm just
Meredith
like, I
with
need
a
a
money
bib.
shot and a bad
Oh my
porno, and like it freaking comes up. She's got freaking marshmallows.
I'm like, how did it get up on my face like that, right?
See, this is the thing. I back
So
up.
bad.
I put my garbage can like right in front, and I scoot over here, and I kind of lean over like, all right. And you can't see me down, but I'm like squatting and like kind of curling up like this. All right, let's do
Getting
it.
ready.
And I'm like,
Oh my god.
It was awesome.
it was
Yeah.
great.
But I
We're
have
gonna
got to
have-
jet,
Yeah,
you guys.
we got
It
to
was
jet,
a
guys.
lot of
We got to
fun.
plan.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
All
that's
right,
what
good
I'm
luck
doing.
with everything. I just subscribed, so good luck.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Irene.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
And when you guys get those notifications tonight, make sure you tune in.
Mhm.
All right, we're out.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
I will definitely be tuning in.
Do it. Do it. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Later, Tater.
Christy, look what's happening up over here. Look what's
Oh,
going
that's
on.
great. Who drew that?
Joe D. McPhee is drawing that right now.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's what I'm drawing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
and
I always love
Lagen,
middle fingers.
check this one out that Lagen's doing. It's the Bernie Wright thing.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
What is
Yeah,
that one?
Thank you, guys.
it's the Green Goblin pose of the Bernie Wrightson Green Goblin pose from back in the
Nice.
day.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Amazing.
That's
Mhm.
cool.
Thank you,
Ooh.
guys.
What do you think of that, Jim? What do you think of that one, Jim? Jim, where you at? What's up, Johnny Cage? What's happening?
Hey, Johnny Cage.
So, Irene,
Yeah.
I kind of came late to this conversation. So, what do? I know it says Renee draws, so I know you fucking draw. So, there's that.
Oh, yes. I draw and I write and I mean, I pretend, I try to write. I don't know. I think I can write, but I could do everything and I'm making a comic that's on Pop's screen right now. There.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
Yay.
new stuff.
that's
I'm
good.
saying-
I can relate. I do a book called Demon Bitch.
Ooh, Demon Bitch. That sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah, it's about girls I fucking hate. Don't worry, that asshole.
We all know one like that, don't we?
Oh, I know several, so fuck them. I'm drawing them.
Oh, that's great.
Make them
Alcoholics
famous.
and Anonymous. Amazing.
Yeah, this is like water for chocolate, except it sucks. My friend told me the last Kickstarter prior to that, he just started making these alcoholic drinks. And also, I just said, you know what, I have to put this in the next book. And the thing is, it's not like Captain Morgan and a bunch of trash alcohol thrown into a vat and then he just pretends that it's good. Like, he actually crafted one. Like, for the Demon Bitch cocktail, it was basically, it looked like a cup of semen and smelled pungent. So, like, I drank them all.
Oh, hold up.
How lovely.
I forgot. Christy's here. Hold up, everybody. Okay.
Oh.
He was being
Okay,
paid.
well,
You don't have
I
to
love
put that
that
up
you
just
have
yet.
that. You have that at the ready.
That's because of her. We created that because of Christy.
I'm a fucking trailblazer. What can I say? I guess.
I love her already.
And the thing about it, she's just being her right now. She's not provoked. It
Check
can
these
get
out,
worse,
Chris.
but I enjoy her. She speaks her mind, and you know where she stands at all times.
Oh yeah, I've gotten really. I basically, one of my friends, he was talking about guinea pigs, and I said, "Stop it with your stupid ass guinea pigs. I don't want to hear about it anymore." I was like in this utter base space. No, I don't hate guinea pigs, guys. I had one, but after that one that I had as a kid, it broke me. I was just like, can't have it anymore. It was sad.
It was. I had guinea pigs
Where's the
too.
furries?
They
I
are
don't
very
see
cute.
no cats. I don't see no cats hiding nowhere. Where they at?
Let me bring one of them.
Oh, nowhere to be found. All right. I just wondered. She has this cool black cat named Ink.
Ink.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a skull butthole, and she'll put her ass in the front of the camera.
Oh, that's what all cats do.
Oh, she has a skull one though. She has a skull asshole.
Really? That's
No.
amazing.
Oh,
the
it's
truly
Punisher.
ready or
It's
not.
like looking at the Punisher.
A rare breed, your Punisher cat, and the,
Oh, I
the
took a
sigil is in her ass.
Yeah, like I took a picture of her ass, and like she had this look like that was her look. Like when
Beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, CRoM, that's so awesome, dude. Ugh, man.
Yo, I didn't
Nice.
Make it bigger. Yes, make it bigger.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
That looks nice. Yeah.
The old
Draw
Bernie
CRoM
Wrightson.
challenge. Don't y'all be scared now, because dude's drawing it so awesome. You can come out and draw one anyway. I know John's drawing one right now. He's going to show it to us in a little bit. John Running. He's been drawing one. I just now saw your message, Christy.
I was tired as fuck today. I was like,
I just now saw it. She asked me, "What time? What time are you going on?" I'm like, "We're on right now."
like my hours have been so weird. Like I go to bed late and I close my eyes and I wake up, and then in the middle of the day, it's like that's when I actually sleep.
Irene has been.
That
on
sounds like my channel.
Show.
Oh yeah. Is that his like 5-minute pitch show? Isn't that Monday? I don't know if it's every Monday.
Do you know Shay and Alex over at Red Velvet?
Oh yeah, I have to hit them up. Yeah, just so many people to talk. I'm talking to like 10 people at once. It's been
Jason and Unhinged. You know all these guys. You know who to talk to.
I've heard. Yes.
Yes, there are so many. It's awesome. I'm just glad that I caught you and found out about you, so I can bring you to my audience and let you know. And because we did a little bit. we did a little bit. We didn't do no Bancroft type bump, but come on.
Oh, it's fine. That was insane. I wasn't expecting anything like that.
Yeah, that was. Oh!
Nine.
I couldn't even think of a stretch goal in time.
Oh!
What am I gonna do?
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. What do I do? Well, okay. I guess next stretch goal is going to be 15,000. And I don't know what it is, but please slow down. No, don't slow down. But okay. Everybody go to my Twitter and vote, because I need to figure out what my next stretch goal is.
Yes, she does. It's at Renie Draws.
Yes.
RENIE Draws.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe we should do something with Demon Bitch. That would be interesting. It would probably be terrible as usual. Hey, oh, look. One of my cats came over. Hey, this is
who we got? Oh, that one.
Ooh, that's a big cat.
He's long. Hi, Spam.
You
want to get in my lap?
Spam and Ink. That's her two cats. Spam and Ink.
So cute.
Love your butthole. Hey, buddy.
Cats instinctive. When they see a camera, they just have to face their ass right at it.
Yeah.
It's a law of nature.
Hmm.
I want pets, but I just moved into this place. It's a mess.
More pages, side story. I like that idea.
Ooh, side story. I could do
like
that.
idea.
You know, I can do that. I didn't actually think of a side story. I was gonna. So the options for my next stretch goal right now are trading cards, extra pages, or extra behind the scenes work. And I was for the extra pages, I was going to do 5 pages from chapter 2. But if everyone wants, I can come up with a side story. I have tons. Like I've been thinking about this world obsessively for 4 years almost at this point. So I got you.
Jimmy
Obsession
Reyes
is not
also
really
has another good show. Jimmy Reyes at Page One Comics has a great show.
Ooh,
That
okay.
guy.
Wait, where? Who does page one? Where do I find? Where? Ah!
Page One Comics right here on YouTube. They have a channel.
Okay, all right.
The guy's name is Jimmy Reyes.
Okay.
Jimmy Reyes Art on YouTube, on Facebook. I'm pretty sure he's in the Madness, or his page is in the Madness. One of the two.
Oh, I like his banner. It's good art.
He's doing was it a Dragon Slayer or something like that right now?
Dragon Rage.
Dragon Rage.
Dragon Rage. Yeah, I see the banner. That looks awesome.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. I just happen to have some. Oh, look. Dragon Rage, baby.
The art looks really good. Is it live now? There goes more of my money. If this is live now, like half the money from Fiend is just gonna go to backing other people's books.
Yeah, he's got David Finch on a cover on one of his variants.
Ooh. That's really pretty. All the art is pretty.
I'm dropping Christie's link in the chat right now for Horde Taurus Studios. Look, she's got tarot cards. She's got Demon Bitch tarot cards, all kinds of cool stuff over there, and obviously her books that she showed you earlier.
Yeah, I'm also working on another tarot set too. I think it'll be finished. The art will be probably finished by the end of the month or something.
I thought they were doing tarot cards too.
Her tarot card set is unique. It's definitely a Demon Bitch set. Okay,
nice.
It's Demon Bitch style art. It's freaking awesome. I've had a reading done by her with those cards, and it's awesome. So,
cool.
I have all kind of faith in her tarot cards because they gave me a good reading.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I can't see the back one. That's too detailed. They look fun. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you got a big screen her. I saw the first one that was a heart.
There you go.
See here, this one.
Falling off the mountain.
Oh my gosh.
She's going off the mountain. Fucking people hate her.
Oh my gosh. The art style is amazing.
Oh yeah. It's what so I call funny. Crappy.
It's not crappy. It's
I label it
simplistic. Okay, if you want to label it that way.
She labels it that way. Christy's a really good artist. She just doesn't try to do really good art that much.
People who draw like that, you can tell when someone's actually a good artist and they're just simplifying things.
Here,
every now and then she'll post something up and you'll go, yeah, that's Christy's art. Like this right here. Every now and then you look and then be like, oh, there she is. Because you can tell Christy's having fun. When she's doing the Demon Bitch and all that, you can tell Christy's having fun. And if you're not having fun doing this, come on, man. This becomes a chore.
Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it if you're not having fun?
Yeah, it's like if I fucking can't shit, it's like, why am I doing this dumb shit?
We put Joe to the test too. Joe's not used to drawing live. This is good.
Yeah, that's why I tell everybody. I think everybody is born with one skill that they're probably a little bit better at than your average Joe, and you can spend your whole life trying to develop somebody else's skill and go to school and, sure, there's a lot of room for that in the world. But if you are one of the lucky ones that knows what your skill is, go after it and share it with the world because they deserve it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was this artwork called Cynical Man. And Cynical Man, it's all he is a stick figure, but he's like a big thing in fucking indie comics and shit.
Yep, Mandy Summers.
Oh, yeah. I heard of Mandy Summers as well. Okay.
Show,
oh, boy.
Show.
Yeah, okay, so I got someone, I think, Jason dropped like a bunch of names on me from last week, and then I was like, I hit up a couple people, but I'm scheduled for Ryan Wynn's show and Infinity, but that's next week because they didn't have slots before my campaign ended. So this week is just kind of all last minute. I'm just like, I'm gonna try to, I'm closing out on Friday with Sugar Chris, and then I'm doing my own stream to close out, like till midnight. But then, like before that, I don't know what's happening on Thursday. I do my own stream on my channel on Wednesday nights as well. So
Which
choose
channel?
there. Rini Draws.
Rini Draws on YouTube as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, there you go.
I'll follow you.
Now, if I would have known, I would have had you on my show. I did
You're
on
on
the
the show
show.
as well.
Everybody has a show, but it's so hard to find all the people, So yeah, I do a stream at 8 p.m. EST every Wednesday, and it's usually evolved into like me just having other people come on. You're welcome to come on and promote your own stuff as well. But if there's not guests, then I'm drawing. So anyways, I live stream every Wednesday, but this Friday I'll have a special show to close out my campaign. So Rini Draws is my channel. You can go follow me.
RENEE.
Oh yeah, it's an RENIE.
NIE. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just.
So I'll follow you. I do a lunch hour myself every fucking 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. PST.
Cool. Awesome.
I think I say a lot of shitty. I say a lot of fucked up things, so that's okay.
That's awesome. No, I'd love to be on more streams like
But
that.
that makes you you. It's like
Yeah.
when Chrissy's being nice, I get scared because that's not her being her.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
her being professional, but it's not her being
That's
her.
not true. She's nice.
Yeah, she is very nice. But you know the difference between her being nice and her being professional nice, and that gets scary.
You don't want to let that anger pent up. That's dangerous. You let it out.
I've always admired about Christy. Oh, I'm sorry, RJ. I didn't even see you back there, brother.
RJ!
Hey, how's it going?
Superstar.
One of the things I've always admired about Christy is that she kind of is like me when it comes to, I'm not going to take any bullshit.
Exactly.
She's a lot like me. I've always respected that about her. It's like, she has her way of making sure making sure that you're not coming out ahead in a bad situation. She'll just make sure you don't come out ahead. Don't mess with her. Be nice to Christy. That's all. I tell everybody that. Just be nice to Christy. Because Christy will immortalize you.
Immortalize.
Okay?
He fell off his chair when he saw that one example.
Oh, man. She drew a picture of somebody one time, and it was like, I knew who it was about, and I knew what it was referring to. And when I saw it, I fell out the chair laughing. It was hilarious. It was like,
I see some of the stuff firsthand on Dr. Food's on Dr. Food's group on Facebook. I saw some of the stuff happen firsthand. It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
I just like go draw it, and it's like, and then I'm just like, I draw it, and I'm like, and like that's it.
I like that.
You'd be
like
like, where's this coming from? I think you realize, oh crap, somebody pissed her off in this group. Who did it? Oh snap!
There it is. Irene has a lot of energy. When Irene's campaign's done, I'm going to ask her to be a co-host of my show. We're going to rock the freaking world.
You seem to have a lot of energy too, so we might just create like a singularity and implode YouTube. But I don't. I mean, as long as it gets us followers, right? So
it's hard for me to find a sidekick that has the energy I do. It's hard to find co-hosts that are like willing to come out here and spend 30 hours over a weekend.
She not only has energy, but it's like Tesla's wireless energy. It charges you up. So I can start a show with no energy, and I have Irene on as a guest, and suddenly I'm there, and I'm talking comics, and man, we're having the time. And I started that thing out like, oh God, how long is it? It's only going to be an hour, right? And then.
There are times when you go out and you start your show and you have no idea what the guest is like, what their personality is like, how it's going to turn out, and you're just like going out there and you're meeting somebody new, and you hope that you draw out that part of them that is entertaining and that wants to interact with the fans. You hope you draw that out, but it's not always the guarantee.
Oh yeah,
some people do need to have that drawn out of them, and it's a little hard.
Yeah,
Well,
some
yeah,
of the best.
Well, like
I
I'll
told
use
RJ that last night. It's like, oh no, that's an easy interview. You gotta hook me up.
Well, it's kind of weird. Like for me, it's like with drawing, it's like a weird madness. I know, comic related madness. Haha, SEO. But hey, Corventus. But yeah, when I draw, I kind of draw in sort of a fugue. Like all people that commission me, and again, this is not to sound I'm pretentious and shit, but really, it is how it is as an artist, at least for me. Like I get stuff done quickly. That's just me as a person that draws. That's just what happens. But I have to be motivated. And that doesn't mean like, oh, I'll just sit here for 5 weeks and not fucking talk to the person. No, it's more of like, all right. I tell the guy, okay, I'm not feeling it, but I think in the next few days I will. And then when I do, it's like, bam, it's like this fugue. I just like draw.
Over 12K. She went over 12K, bro.
I think we're over, unless the numbers lie to me.
12.005.
Yeah, we're over.
Okay.
And 24 Eyes wants to see Christy and Irene do a show. Okay, I'll see.
I would be happy to. Though I have had Chimera on my show last week, and that was a very nice balance.
That would be like
George.
That would be like George Burns and Jerry Lewis.
It was quite the dichotomy, I've been told. I mean, I had fun. You know, he's just subtle. He's subtle.
Well, there you go. There's Christy. Subtle until you piss her off.
Oh, yes.
I love this. This is awesome. I really had no idea how the night was going to turn out. You know, I mean, I was still kind of wondering who was going to show up 10 minutes before the show. And it's like, this is great. I love being able to come out here and talk to somebody new like Irene. Network Irene with some people that I know, like Christy, Lagen.
Yeah, so cool. I wasn't. I mean, there's so many people. Every time I'm on a show, I'm like, oh, I've seen people around Twitter, or I kind of know like most of the people that are on YouTube talking about comics. But no, it's always like every day I'm meeting 3 more people, and it's kind of overwhelming. But it's great.
Well, it'll be a smaller crowd now because, like I tweeted you last night. It's like, well, it was fun having you on the show while it lasted, but now that you've been on Bancroft's show, you're too big for my channel anymore. I'll get John Byrne before I'll get Irene.
Not me. Never. I'm always happy to be back.
For that British guy would be the one with the good one with Irene. It's like, oh, ow. Well, yes, ow. That is the point. Yeah.
What?
There's I have issues in the afternoon with Lucifer Storm.
Oh yeah.
On YouTube, that's another guy. You got to be on.
Oh, okay. I thought it was meant Lucifer the show because he's pretty deadpan too. The guy who plays Lucifer. He's like, yeah.
Lucifer's great. Wooly has a show. Wooly Crawford, he has a show. There's so many.
So many people.
Can you see her and Mandy on the same show? I mean, you wouldn't even try to interject a question, be like what? I know. Okay,
apparently I have to hit up Mandy. Okay.
Yes, you have to hit up Mandy.
It's gonna happen. Cool. I'll do that. I'll do that now. Yeah, it's been nuts. So it's between like the stream on Sunday and then all today. First of all, I have freelance and I also have a day job. So it was like jumping between a day job. And then it's like I had to like add the extra tiers and stuff and answer everybody's questions. There were a ton of questions coming in today because after 10K, everybody was like, what's going to happen to the color? What's going to happen to the black and white? We're running out of art books. So it was like a controlled demolition. And that's been like 2 days straight for me. But I would love to get on more shows. I'm definitely going to talk to Red Valkyrie and Mandy.
Yes, Red Valkyrie. We're gonna put Red Valkyrie getting you to 14, and Mandy putting you over 15. And
oh yeah, they move books. Yeah, me, I just get information.
Okay.
I put people together, but I don't get their books funded.
What?
Oh yeah, you do.
But
RJ.
that is listen, RJ's show is the first show I was on. You were the first live stream I did to promote Fiendish. So I will never forget that. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, you're not going to be my show again. I'm not going to forget that. That is something special for me.
Not only that, Irene, but RJ is doing a lot in other ways. He's helping people reduce their shipping costs.
Yeah, you do fulfillment.
Oh
that's so important.
Don't
That's
let him
fantastic.
sit over here and be all super
I
modest.
know. Oh, I don't do
I got three
much.
clients.
Come on.
I got 3 clients that all look like they're going to fulfill at the same time on me now. And I'm like, that
Oh.
wasn't supposed to happen.
Well, that's how everything
But that's
happens,
good
right?
problems to have, though. It's like
Yeah.
stop acting that way. That's a good problem to have.
Oh, I know, but it was like I had it all paced out. It was like, because they were finishing at different times, and then they all went in demand, and then the in demands were like different periods. So it was like I got to get like 1,000 Gemini mailers all at one time.
I hope you have a warehouse.
You're looking at it. No, yeah, I have
Yay!
access to workspace.
Cool.
Well, that's good.
That's good though. It's more work. That is
Yes.
fantastic. Yeah. More comics. More comics.
That's a mistake.
Oh.
In a way, I'm not liking this, but I'm also liking it.
Oh, cut it out.
I also found out, Pops, that people make money editing. Did you know that?
Yes.
Really?
There you go.
And I'm like,
I do find that questionable sometimes, to be honest.
yeah.
I'm of two different minds when it comes to that. I mean, I'm not a writer. I've never had to try to produce something and get it out there and seen it. I would probably have an editor, but it would have to be somebody that understood where I was coming from, so that they didn't, even if they worked on the flow of the story, that's what they worked on and not tried to hash out what I've built, character development, stuff like that. Leave that alone. That's what came out of me. If I need help with story flow or, grammatical problems, stuff like that, then yeah, I get an editor for that or a proofreader for that. But I don't want them to IP me. I want them to make sure my story flows.
Yeah, absolutely. But see, reason why Irene finds that all questionable, she's worked for Marvel, so she's
you know where I'm coming from.
She's seen editors that do nothing.
Editors are good, and technically, I wouldn't say I have an editor on Fiendish, but I have a group of people that I've been talking to about the story from day one. And feedback is important. I'm not saying you shouldn't get feedback, but it's just I think you can't just throw any person as an editor on any series. It has to be someone that understands like your story and is invested or understands the franchise that is being put on. Too often that doesn't happen. So that's what I mean by saying it's questionable that people get paid to edit, because they're not actually editing. Yeah, you need people who can prove. You need it to be someone, not you. I mean, and it's not just indies. I interviewed Jimmy Gownley, who did Amelia Rules, and he had his new book coming out, 7 Reasons Not to Grow Up. Well, I got a hardcover of it in advance from Scholastic, and I looked through it and I read it and I emailed the publicist back. I'm like, these are ARC copies, right? Because these 3 pages are out of order, 4 pages out of order, because it was a graphic novel. I was like, no, this is not like flashing forward, flashing back. This was like straight up, the panels don't connect, they're out of order. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
And
So
they said, they said, thank you for letting us know. We'll fix that. So when I was talking with Jimmy after the stream, after we did an interview together, he showed me he had the hardcover. I'm like, oh, did you get the, is that the ARC or is that the correct? He's like, oh, that was you. Those weren't ARCs. They pulped 40,000 copies of that thing.
Oh my God.
Ouch. Somebody should have been fired. Somebody should have been fired.
That's such a basic thing too.
That sucks, man.
If you know how to read comics and you are a good
How do
proofreader.
you mess that up? Well, that's what you don't. Probably somebody that didn't actually know how to read comics got put on there.
Or somebody like just got a bunch of shit crammed and then they just were distracted or something.
Yes, like
or they thought all they had to do was like check the spelling.
Check the spelling. Yep.
Yeah,
that's silly. I hope they got fired.
If you haven't gone in back,
right.
If you have not gone in back to Fiendish,
yay! Go back Fiendish! Go Fiendish!
What happened? It looks like it went backwards. What happened?
Somebody refunded.
Boo.
Oh, it's fine. People are
Boo.
refunding to get the black and white version, so it's cool. It happens.
That's right. But we were over 12 grand, and we would know we were over 12 grand.
It was on record on your stream. Yeah, it's cool. There's a whole lot of like.
Still only $37 difference. So yeah, somebody's just changing their pledge.
No. People are changing pledges right now. It's all good.
They might be increasing their pledges at this moment.
I wanted to show something off that I received yesterday, and I didn't get to give it enough love. Jason Lennox sent me all 4 copies of Lords of the Cosmos. He sent me this artist proof of number 4. They're all signed lovingly on the inside, the way I like it. Dude, appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. These are awesome.
Sweet.
And I've already read number 1 and number 2, and impressed with the story, impressed with the world building. He was very good about introducing you to the core characters of the story going forward. So I'm looking forward to 3 and 4 as it really starts to take off. But yeah, man, Jason, you rock, dude. Appreciate you, man.
I have a story to tell, but it's sort of a horror story turned funny. You know Nita that was on here earlier, right? So she ordered Demon Bitch from me, right? So she got this book, and I packed it, you know, perfectly good. Her fucking post office folded the fucker in half, like crazy. And shoved it in her mailbox, and she opened it and she's like, what the fuck? But here's the best answer to this horror story is that she was actually able to straighten it out, and it just looked fine.
Wow.
So the more
awesome.
fucked up you make Demon Bitch, the better it is.
Are we showing
No,
stuff off?
the
Pops?
power of the demon bitch said, "You don't fuck up my cell. I gotta make this right, and then I'm gonna fuck the postman up."
That's a great pitch.
Yeah, it's just basically
Can't be
like,
fucked up.
Well, it's like this. You can't fuck up Demon Bitch. I like, you know how everybody grades their stuff like 9, 9.5, things like that, puts in a nice plastic case. I say the more you fuck it up and make it look like garbage, the more valuable it is.
Amazing. I like your branding. This is fun.
Demon bitch.
We do have to do a stream together.
A 0.5 is a 10 in my book. It's a gem min in my book.
I don't know who to attribute the quote to, but there was some comics author who was doing signatures at a con, and he got somebody up there with their book, and he stood up and waved it in the air, and it was a beat up copy. He's like, "This is what a comic book is supposed to look like."
I got plenty of
And then all the people who have like mint comics are flipping out in the background.
Our guy that was out here earlier, Rich,
Yeah.
that is a page from his book Incantessi.
Ooh, awesome.
Okay. I didn't really get to talk enough about his book when he was out here, but we talk about his book all the time. But he's really amazing. He's a great artist. He really is. And his book, the story is real good. It's and one of the characters is based on an Italian ballerina.
Italian ballerina. Interesting.
Yeah, she inspired the character.
Sophia Broccani. And she's actually in the madness. And, you know, it's like, it's really cool. I have her on my wall, you know, and I get to talk to her. And, you know, it's like, this for me has been so much fun. You got to understand, a year ago, Pops was just a fan that would come online and go, "Hey, look what I got today. Hey, look what I got at the LCS. Woo!" And then COVID like tore everything apart, and I changed my group into a how can I help all my friends, you know, like get exposure for their books, still get seen. I'm looking at like all my friends had money in tables last year. Already had paid money to set up, you know, to be set up in cons. And then all the cons went down. And nobody was getting their money back. And they were all going, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to make the bills? You know, it's like some people had money in travel expenses already that they're not going to get back, you know? And it was like, I really felt like I owed all these guys, people like you, people like Christy, people like Joe and Lagen, people like you all my life have given me a lifetime of entertainment. Okay, people like you, not necessarily you, but people like you. And I felt like I needed to give something back to people like you when everything hit the fan. You know, it's like, okay, what can I do? And this was the only thing I could come up with was I could try to give you guys a platform.
Yeah. You know? Well, that is doing plenty. That is awesome.
Hey, Pop, we showing stuff off?
It's really how it started, though. I mean, it was because of a bad thing that happened that I found something good I could do for people. You know, I mean, otherwise we'd still be talking about what we got at the LCS. We'd still be showing off, you know, a lot more mainstream books, we wouldn't be talking about all these indies right now if COVID hadn't destroyed Diamond and destroyed the whole distribution.
Oh
network.
yeah, that book looks so good.
Look, this is a book.
Yeah.
This is 140 pages.
Holy shit.
And of course, it is autographed on the inside.
That's a good
On
looking
the
fucking
inside, the
book.
way we prefer.
The way we prefer it. I also got 2 more here, Pops.
Oh,
I got the first 4 issues of El Crudo.
Damn.
This precedes AR-15 Orangutan, by the way. This is Manny Shape's book about the orangutan who's dropped over Vietnam. He's part of a monkey training sort of thing. And then, of course, the much anticipated.
I'm still waiting for mine. Damn it, Mike.
Lord,
where's
the
my
man.
book?
That's awesome.
I should have worked out a deal with Chris. I did all the packing lists and mailing lists for him for this book. I said, "Hey, why don't you just upgrade my book to the autographed one?" But I didn't think about that.
Look, I've been, Mike was in CromCon 1. I think he's been like around since the beginning, And when I first met Mike, I had no idea that he was in all these books that I already owned. He's in so many books,
Yeah.
Punisher and all this old stuff, right? I didn't know. I knew Mike Barron from Badger and Nexus, but I had no idea that he was in all this other stuff too. So once I talked to him, of course, now I'm going through my collection. I'm going, oh, there's Mike, there's Mike, there's Mike. Now I see Mike
Awesome.
everywhere, And when you look at what dude's doing, he's got his fingers in like 8 projects.
Yeah.
Right now.
Pretty
And
impressive.
he's
I'm the
like,
same way with
he's a
Ryan
worker.
Wynn. I'm the same way with Ryan Wynn. It's like, I have these people on the show, and I'm just like, okay, so you're a new guy I've never heard of before. And they're like, so, no, I've actually worked at DC and Marvel, and I've been at it for like 12 years. And I'm going through my collection. Oh, yeah, I've got like 800 things that you've worked on. I'm treating you like you just walked onto the scene because of crowdfunding.
And that's the way it is with Rich too. Rich inked over a lot of Keith Williams stuff. He's, Booster Gold. Rich been in a lot of stuff he don't talk about.
It's actually
but he
kind of
has
funny
a good,
because,
solid background. Say what, Chrissy?
Well, it's funny because Rich is also like he has an amazing sense of humor, and one of the things he did at the last minute, and Pops was in on it. He actually called me. I was walking on the street. He said, "Okay, we're gonna do a stretch goal. What do we do? The last like X amount of hours." And I said, "Oh yeah, just shave your head." Like we were all saying that. I said, "I bet you're gonna look like a big giant ball sack," and he did.
Also,
It was just like it's just like, yeah, I just shaved my head, and I wrote down, "You look like a fucking scrotum."
That was my claim to fame so far. Irene is on my show. We got Rich to a plateau where he shaved his head live on my show.
amazing. Well,
I had
that's a
him on
goal.
my show 2 weeks ago, and it was one of those things where like we usually go an hour. We went like an hour and 5 minutes. I'm like, well, I kept you on long. I said, hey, I'll keep talking. You want to keep talking? We show off art or something. Well,
Yep.
I'm one of these guys that's like, I don't say, no, you've been enough. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm like, okay, then. And I started dragging out all the prints that I had and he's showing me artwork that he's got. And it was like, went on for another hour. And he's like, this. And he's excited about it. But I didn't realize, I forgot that it was like 3 a.m. where he was.
Oh my gosh.
And that's what I mean.
Right.
He's dedicated. He'll come out here at all hours to promote and to be part of what's going on, Yeah, and Nita's still mad about the hair. Still mad about the hair.
Wow.
I mean, he decided to shave it, so.
It was like, the funniest part, Irene, though, was his wife comes out with them big industrial sized barber clippers, and she grabs the front of his hair and it goes, eh. It didn't do nothing. She had to go get scissors and chop away.
Wow.
That's pretty intense. That's pretty intense.
That was,
I wish I could have seen it. I saw the aftermath, and he just looked like a shaved scrotum ball. And I'm like,
he was like, you called it.
like Chris, the guy who does Cluster Fudge, did the same thing. He reached a goal, and he had hair longer than yours, Pops. And
oh my God.
and like 30 years younger. So It was this, the kind that you make wigs out of. And he gave his to Locks for Love, but his wife was there and they just dragged it out. She's like, what am I going to cut? She was getting like, a bread knife out of the kitchen, and she was like trying to saw across it. And it's like, no, that hurts. You're pulling it out.
I mean, you just use this.
Well, yeah. I mean, she eventually did go for that, but they tried everything that would cut but wouldn't cut hair first, like wire cutters.
Why? There are things made for cutting hair.
Just to make it
Oh my
fun.
gosh, so funny.
Hey,
Well,
Pops,
guys,
is it
I gotta
okay-
head
is
out
it-
of
Is
here.
it okay for me to unbox something on the show that I think you might like?
Joe,
I
you
just
did
got in the
what you
mail
want,
today.
man. We're just having a good time out here tonight, bro. What'd you say, Christy? You checking out? You tired?
Me? Kind of. I'm a little
No,
out of it. As I
that
said
was me.
earlier, allergies like suck ass right now. So it's like, hey, you want to wake up? You feel fine? Oh, okay. Then fuck you. You're gonna feel like shit in the middle of the day.
Oh, that sucks.
It sucks, but I mean, I actually drink Theraflu sometimes, and that helps. So it's just like
Yeah,
I just
I
sleep
would.
at night.
I would think allergy season is over, but it just depends on what you have allergies for.
Well, and also there's fire everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Yay, California!
There was only 2 fires. I mean, I didn't even know.
Only 2 fires.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, no. Last year it was like all up and down. Fucking.
That's true.
There's
That's true.
Ink. What's up, Pink?
Oh, here's a skull butthole. Hey, this is my black kitty.
Hello.
Okay,
I'm gonna kill you all.
Oh,
here we go.
All right,
You
what do
ready,
you got,
Pops?
Joe? What do you
You ready,
got?
Pop? This is what I just unboxed here.
Ooh.
Crescent City
City
Monsters.
Issue number 4,
Nice.
the last one in this story arc.
Nice.
So I got all 4 of them, and he also sent over this issue 1 of their Presents book, Green Fury Presents.
Nice. Coolio, dude.
Yep,
There you go.
I knew you would like this one. This
Hell
is
yeah.
probably something that you would read, Crescent City Monsters.
Yeah, it was one of those that came rolling through during a time when I had no funds to play with. Last summer kind of sucked for me, man. I promoted a lot of stuff I couldn't buy.
I should have stuck with crowdfunding, Pops. I had like $300 sitting there in my PayPal. I was like, yeah, okay, well, there's nothing I really want to get just yet that I'm not waiting for like, another week. I'll just, I'll have $600 to buy crowdfunded stuff if I just throw it all in this Bitcoin stuff.
if stupid Elon would shut up.
I want you to bring the moon to me. And Doge is like sad. I don't know if I'll be able to come to the moon. And then like Elon's like, and then he goes and crashes Dogecoin. Dogecoin.
I mean, I wasn't getting in Doge anyway. I didn't trust that. It was too short, too new. I wasn't, I mean, I was
Did seem a little sus.
ETH was strong all year, just on a steady rise, no issues. And then if you track all 4 of the majors, they're all tracking exactly the same for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And that means the whales are controlling it, man, because little people aren't all doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. That's the big boys.
Well, what also kind of crashed, which kind of weird, is like some Doge billionaire actually donated a lot to India regarding COVID, right? Like a lot of the Dogecoin. And then India said, well, we can only sell a little bit at a time because we'll crash the market if we sold it. That was funny. It was like, I don't think I'm going to get totally into fucking cryptocurrency like anything. It can be. See, this is my black kitty.
One thing, it's unless you got a whole bunch of money, it's a play. It's just a play. It's not a big money maker. You might get lucky, GameStop. You might get lucky, but at the same time, then you got to get out at the right time, or if you ride it, hoping it keeps going up, and it's like then the dip comes, and it's like you hope. All you can do is hope that it's going to roll back up out of this dip and then start going back up again.
Yeah, but you don't want to put all your savings in it.
I was about to put about $10K into it this week, and I was like,
Ugh.
"Yep, Dip. Oh no, that's not a dip. That's a trough.
Right.
Also, you have to have patience too. Like you have to do a combination of shit. So, like I played a little bit with this and that, the other thing, and I will say this in comparison to a year ago, my shit has tripled. So I'm like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, you do have. It's a long-term thing. It's not.
Yeah.
You can't treat it like a get-rich-quick scheme. So.
Well, folks, I think that's it for me. Phone's about to die.
Oh, he's got it. Actually, I think I might be popping out too. I want to try to get on Pete's stream.
Oh yeah.
Before it ends, because he's live right now.
Over there, yes.
Okay.
So I'm sorry for hopping out on you guys.
No, you got business to take care of. And by the way, if you could take a look at it, if you could pop it up, that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm stopping at.
Go get a slice of pizza Medi.
The whole purpose of doing this is to get you eyes.
All right.
You go get on Pete's show.
All right, I shall. But thank you so much for having me on. It's so great to meet you guys. Great to meet you, Lazar. Good to meet you, Chrissy. Bye, RJ.
See you,
Bye, Joe.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You too.
Wait, she gonna be here at the end of the month? Oh, we forgot about the end of the month, CRoM. She's gonna be in CRoM?
We already talked to her. We'll make sure that there's something going on there. She'll be in demand then. So.
That reminds me. We're still doing the promo code again?
That's entirely up to you, bro.
All right.
I mean,
I could do it as spur of the moment. So I just need to know.
As long as you do it, just let me know so I can make a banner so that we can pop it up there every now and then so people see it. At some point, I'll learn how to do ads and all that stuff. But come on.
Exactly.
I'm still the rookie of the year, y'all. Lagen.
Yes, sir.
Let me see the finished product, bro, or where you're at.
Yeah.
Let me see where you're
Let me
at.
show it to you.
What a
time! I'm about to say he broke. Oh, that's not. See,
that's a cool one.
Yeah.
It's like all scribbly looking, but it makes sense into like an actual line.
Oh, thank you very much.
That is a serious CRoM. I like that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me get it all.
That should go on your book. That should go in your book when you finish your book.
Ooh, I like it. And then don't forget this guy.
Yep.
I like this guy too.
You know, it kind of reminds me of Mike Diana.
No,
He's
see,
like an indie
it's like, I'll show you why I like that guy. Okay, because I drew her.
Yeah.
Alright, so I mean, I dig it. I totally dig it.
Just let me know where I need to send it to you.
Oh man,
Hey.
You can have it. I already signed it. You can have it.
Pops, I stumbled onto a mystery this week too. This weekend.
A mystery.
A mystery. I bought 2 brand new comic books, 22-page full-size comic books, 98 cents at Walmart.
Who's the publisher on those?
Peach Time Playthings.
What?
That's the brand. That's
Disney, but Peach Time Plate. Okay.
And they also had like Frozen and some other Disney princess one. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna get 2 of them because I'm gonna review them. I'm gonna see what they're like. And the Mickey's got like some reprint stuff from stuff that was in Poland, originally in Poland in one of the Donald Duck magazines, and then it's got one of the 1938 stories or 1930 something stories reprinted. But like 98 cents, how can you not buy? It could have been
RJ. What I want you to do, RJ, is I want you to go look and find the actual 1938 story and see how much they hacked it. If they hacked it.
If they hacked it, oh boy.
Or if it's the same as what they produced back then. We're talking about Disney right now. I'd really like to know, are they hacking the old shit up?
Well, it's apparently this was originally published in Mickey Mouse Sunday comic strip, USA 1939.
See what I'm saying? Now we should be able to find that and compare and see if it's been
chopped up and all this other stuff.
fixed. You know I was going to get a J. Scott Campbell in there somewhere.
Yes.
Fixed? Did anybody fix it, or is it the same as it was? That's
Well, it looks like it's all been retranslated because the first story was from Poland. The third story is from Italy, 2016. So it's all these European Disney stories that were done.
It'd be really easy to lose something in translation and make it a lot different. I'd really like to know though if they're true to what they were back then, or if they've been hacked up.
But the thing I keep hitting on is 98 cents.
Yeah. Well, when you when you print a whole crap load of them, like I'm sure if they're in Walmart, they printed a whole crap load of them. You know, what does it say? I can't see. What's it say?
Peachtree Platinum, made in China, Disney, all rights, Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah.
Facebook, made in China.
That's where they printed them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they probably printed up a couple 100,000 of them, probably, right?
You got the power of Disney and Walmart at the same time, so yeah.
Yeah, that's where you get your 98 cents from. When you print it in that kind of quantity, you can sell it for 98 cents.
So there's a kiosk of comics at Walmart that's making Allegiance Arts going, uh-oh.
Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on Allegiance.
Hey, I have my chicken book.
I'll start channeling Tyler Carpenter right here live. You watch. Don't get me started on that.
Oh, dang. We don't want that.
You know what's up. Where's my book? Red Rooster?
I've got my book. I've read it. I put it away. I reviewed it. It's done.
Well, you know, that was kind of before my time anyway.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
really?
That thing all went down. I mean, before I got involved in the crowdfunding aspect of comics, that was probably, had already happened, and there was just a whole bunch of mad people when he came out with putting them in Walmart. That's when I came in. When he was putting them in Walmart, everybody was mad.
Oh, it's funny because like when I was a kid, like some of my friends, like Lawrence, he's like into the oldies and shit, and I said, "Oh yeah, I know this oldie," and he's like, "What? How do you know this oldie?" He was all tripping on that. I'm like, dude, like fucking, there's the internet, and I can listen to oldies or oldie stations, like.
Yeah. Pre-internet, 1987. I was in college. I was a student services worker, and I was working for the associate dean. And something came on the station they were playing there. It was "When a Man Loves a Woman," and he's like, "I bet you don't even know who sang that." I'm like, Percy Sledge walked out on stage right after his woman left him, wrote it extemporaneously. He's like, "How the fuck old are you?" I was like, 17.
Yeah.
Let's see. What year did you say? What year did you say?
87. It was in 87. I was in college.
You said 1987.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing in 87.
Damn.
I was at the Rose Bowl, baby. Arizona State. Woo!
Sweet.
Probably the last time they won one.
I went to a drive-thru at the Rose Bowl last year.
I can't believe I still have that shirt. That shirt is old as dirt, man.
I can't believe it was within arm's reach.
Well, it's because I was wearing it earlier because I had to take a picture wearing it because somebody said something about having got their bachelor's at ASU, and I was like, so I pulled it down, put it on for like the first time in weeks and weeks. It's a winter shirt. It's a sweatshirt. It's not a.
Besides, it should be in the trophy room with all the rest of his trophies.
Dude, I got some stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Not near as much as I'd left behind, but I got some stuff. Uh-oh. Time to check out over here. Oh, what do we got?
Oh,
hold up, y'all.
It must be good.
What happened?
Keep reacting like that. It must be good.
Hold up. I'm gonna have to pull this one up and show you. This is great. This is awesome. John, you're killing it, dude. Where'd this come from?
Oh damn! That's awesome.
Oh. Aquaman just looking like, what the fuck did I get into?
It's Pops and CRoM and a Bill and Ted. It's a Bill and Ted with Pops and CRoM.
Exactly. With Aquaman being Rufus.
Yeah.
John, killing me, bro. That's awesome. Amazing. Wonderful. And look, we still got this guy. Don't forget about that guy. Because, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's great. Yes. Yes, it's a work in progress. And I know you
That's
were
pretty
like,
good for a fucking work in progress guy.
Yeah.
man, look, John is an amazing artist. Okay, there's some stuff that will be showing off here in the future. I mean, I don't know if you guys have caught the streams where he has been on with me talking about his book that he's doing right now. This shit's amazing.
I'm just kind of laughing because there's Aquaman there, like woke Aquaman, and then they had Jason Momoa in there without the fucking.
He's not done.
Oh yeah, but I was just thinking like the Maori tattoos and fucking shit, and like I will have to say when they did this iteration of Aquaman, I'm like, all right, that actually works. Like he's got the Maori tattoos and shit and everything. I'm like, all right, you know, that's where I see it work.
That's amazing. And see, one of the things that I love about John is John's one of the people that will fill a page. It's like even his things that highlight one thing, he still will take the time to give you a background and something to look at in that background. It's not just whatever, you know. I mean, it's something you actually go, damn, he put work in that, and you're looking around the actual subject at the background and the rest of the art. John fills a page. He's amazing. He really is. And yeah, I'm glad to know him. I ain't lying. Dude's amazing. So what's up, y'all? It's 10 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. I know that Nita and Meredith are probably waiting for me to get the hell off here so that we can all go watch their announcement.
You know what? I didn't get a notification yet, or at least I didn't see a notification.
No, I didn't, but they might just be waiting. They might just be waiting for us to finish up. So
I'm going to have Nina on this Saturday.
Yeah?
At 3 p.m.
It's probably going to be talking about a whole bunch of shit you don't know nothing about yet, RJ.
Then
Because
tomorrow,
the whole shit's going to come unglued in a minute. No, I'm not. I'm lying. It's like they're about to make some big announcements about the direction of where they're going. And it's like everything you thought you knew about Nita yesterday will probably be different when you interview her. That's what I'm saying.
listen, did you say Nita?
Yeah.
Nita, yeah, Nita.
Oh, I said Nina.
Oh, you're talking about Nina lesbian harpies.
Yes.
Yes, we love Nina. We love her.
But
we love her too. Did you catch her on Lucifer's show today?
I did not.
Great stuff, dude. Great
Lucifer,
stuff.
Lucifer runs a great show. I'll just give you my rundown. I didn't have anything tonight. I didn't schedule anything, but tomorrow night I've got Darcy Weir and one of his guests. We're going to talk about UFOs. Darcy directs a lot of documentaries, and what with the Pentagon and 60 Minutes just kind of casually saying, "Oh yeah, they're real." We're going to talk about that.
I love Nina.
There's Nita. Oh my God, I love Nina. We plug them all, man. We plug them all.
Wednesday we'll have Brian Shearer on to talk about Battleship Thunder Punch. Thursday, Charles Santino, you sent him over.
Rammer.
Yep. And then Friday we're going to look at this book written by this guy called Dave Sim, called The Strange Death of Alex Raymond.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking about the artist on that one. And then Saturday is Nina at 3 and the LCS guys at 7. I don't have a guest yet lined up for them yet, but I'll work on that during the week.
See, now everybody talks about me and what I do on CromCon, but look, man, what you guys that put on a show almost every day, you guys blow me away. I can do this weekly. I can do this once a week. I can do the occasional launch party or countdown, and I can do the con. But I couldn't come out here and do this 4 or 5 days a week, man. I mean, I'd burn
you
out.
just have to get into it and just focus on it, but it does take a lot out of you. When I first started, I was really surprised. I was
Well,
like,
I mean,
dude, I'm only
I
on here
got a
an
good
hour
system
jabbering.
now. I got a good system now for getting through CromCon weekend, taking that week off, re-energizing, you know, and then getting on with Monday Madness, but only keeping it a weekly show until the next CromCon. It's like if I tried to take on more than that, I'd definitely probably burn out, you know.
Dude, I'm just happy
I
for my
had fun.
Saturday.
Yeah. I
I do
mean,
the
he's
Saturday
talking
evening,
about,
and that's it.
every day. It's like, damn, dude.
You know, I even had to like stop Wednesday just to get a break because I do one on Saturday for 2 hours on like Artist Alley Shopping Network, and it's gotten pretty healthy. But I'm like, god damn, like 2 hours, and then Sunday I just take a total break, and then freaking like Wednesday I take a break in the middle just to reboot. Like, it's like I don't want to talk to anybody right now.
Who do you got coming up, Joe?
Oh, I got Jake Twisted from Norway this upcoming Saturday, and then the following Saturday after that, which has already been pre-recorded, we got Glenn Fleming.
Glenn is my dude.
Mm-hmm.
I love Glenn. I love all these guys.
Yeah,
so much fun.
So this is my first time going international with Jake and Glenn, so this is been like a treat to me.
Yeah, those guys are cool. They are. I mean, everybody's cool. And look, she says she loves Nita too, but only in private. Nita loves Nita, but only in private. I completely understand. I understand, but see, I claim Nita like a sister, so I can't be acting all goofy. And she got a man anyway. But
you better not let her wife hear you.
No, I claim Nita as a sister a long time ago. You can ask her. I was like, yeah, you and me, we think a lot alike. You like my sister. I get you. You get me. We get along.
Well, I kind of have a de facto sister with Meredith because Meredith is half Korean and I'm Korean.
There you go.
So we got that goddamn Korean pride going on.
There you go.
Then we talk about how our moms used to call us fat all the time.
One of my two main characters in my book series is North Korean, and he's the greatest person that I write. Master Chun.
Hold up. John's saying that this is nothing like his comic work, and let's see if I can find some of it to actually show you. Let me see. We have to back up here a little bit in here and find something.
Yes, I do have to admit, Pops, you do get me out here more often to do stuff that I normally wouldn't do.
Say what?
I say you normally do get me out here to do stuff that I normally wouldn't do. Like, for example, to draw comments like out of nowhere. It's like, hey, can you do this for me? I'm like, sure, Pops, why not? I wasn't doing anything this evening. Besides, you gave me a reason to draw.
Yep.
I probably would have ended up doing something else, doing some type of writing and whatnot. And look at me, I'm out here on your show. It's like, when have I ever been on your show on a Monday? I always wait for CromCon to be like, hey, I'm going to pester him during CromCon. That's
well,
how
you
I
got
am.
the other shows too. Like Brian's usually got a show Monday night. There's a lot of shows Monday night. I'm surprised when I get in the double digits on viewers on Monday night anymore, just because there's so much other good content out there. It ain't like I'm the best guy to watch or anything. Sometimes I have the best guests.
That's true.
I'll
because everybody loves Christy. Everybody loves Christy.
Well, I'll
they don't know about me. I'm the wild card. I'm the wild card. Nobody knows me.
Awesome. Come on, you had Lagen out here drawing some Bernie Wrightson. I got Joe D out here drawing. Joe D don't come out here and draw. RJ, it's his night off. He don't even need to be out here. RJ's out here. Christy, allergies. Didn't and like no notice. It's like, yo, Christy, just come out. When? She said, now. She's like,
oh, fuck, I have to go eat something.
But I mean, Irene, everybody, Rich, we got so many great people that participate in what I do that it's really easy for me to want to do it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And then you got people like this in the chat all the time, keeping up with what we're doing, helping people out, backing people's books. I mean, this is all so worth it to me, and I appreciate all you guys, not just guests, not just fans. I appreciate all of you, everybody that's promoting, everybody that's doing everything to help everybody make a living, man, and get through this shitty time.
Yeah. Hi at Pulp Culture Avenger. Thank you for saying hello.
Oh, hey, PCA, man.
He's a good dude. He's always in my chats. He's always paying attention to what
He's always watching shows that I'm watching. It's like whether it be Indigo, whether it be JD Calderon. Sometimes he even pops up on my show from time to time.
I swear some of y'all just run like multiple windows with YouTube in each one, because I'll pop around. I'll be like seeing the people in the same chat on 2 different shows at the same time.
Well, part of my job is to run around when I see, okay, RJ's on. Now I got to pop into RJ's show. I got to hit that like. I got to share it here, here, and here. And then I got, oh, damn, Peter's on. I got to pop over there, and I got to hit that like, and I got to hit that share, and I got to pop it here, here, and here, and here. And see, that's, for me, that's part of my job. I get to pop in. I get to watch for a little while, say hi to everybody. But there's somebody else I need to promote over here, too. It's not just the comics I'm promoting. It's everybody's shows. It's everything everybody's doing to make this all work. It's what RJ's doing with shipping. It's what Varian's doing with Liberty. It's everything. It all fits together. It all fits together, man. And I'll work my ass off to make sure everybody's successful. Just be nice to me. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Just kidding. I feel like saying yeah, all you do is not to be a dick. Fuck you.
Yeah, I let her get away with that because I ain't fucking with Christy.
Well, we have a special relationship, Pops.
We do.
We know we're fucking around.
Man, I can remember when I first met Christy. It was like, oh my God, I was so. Her streams in the afternoon were so hilarious. It's like she was always drawing something that was funny, controversial, funny. She would make people talk. People would talk in her stream. I mean, it was good. And it was like, yeah, that's the way, if I was an artist and I could just go out here and draw for people and keep their attention like that, Christy's got a pretty good audience, watches her pretty regularly. I mean, a good core of people, and they're always bringing in new people to watch. So that's what it's about.
Quentin's like really good because Quentin bringing the hounds. He says, "Okay," and he goes and he fucking goes and he shares it and everything.
Yeah,
he's a real cool guy.
I mean, that's one of the things I love about having a co-host. Because if I got a co-host, then I can drop my stream everywhere. I can't really do that if I don't have like Phil sitting here to keep the stream going or whatever, to keep the conversation going. But if I got Phil here to talk, Phil, talk to him for a minute. I'll be in the backstage. I will just be sharing group after group after group after group after group. I will put you in 200 groups if I got the time and I got somebody out here co-hosting with me. I got the time then, I mean, I'll put you everywhere, man. That's my job. What's up, Jim Cox? What's happening?
He said,
Welcome
I need
to
more
the
monitors for more streams.
And yeah, this is John's art from his upcoming book, man. John, who drew that CRoM earlier we were showing with Pops on top of the phone booth. This is his art from his book that's coming out soon. And John's deep, man. Remember what I said about he fills a page?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's not just he makes you look around the character as well. If you understand what I'm saying, he makes you look at the background because it's always pronounced and deep enough where you got to know what all can be hidden back there, and there's always stuff hidden back there. He's a pretty amazing artist, man. I really like it.
Oh.
RJ.
I'm just-
win.
just-
Whoop.
He's got
I'm
that
just-
phone in his hand, doesn't he? He's got his phone in his hand, doesn't he?
It's just like, it's going down, 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 down. It's
Oh,
going
dude.
down, down, down.
Don't say that.
It'll go back up, 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 up.
I know, but I like watching people's reactions. I tell the story that I should. My true investment strategy should be to take my portfolio history to CEOs and say, "Give me $50,000, and I will not buy your stock."
Don't buy this.
Actually, it's funny because like I bought some of the stock that I bought in question was beyond under penny. So it's like, oh, okay, I got a good return.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, right now
in 19.
Right now, there's only one kind of stock I will buy, and that's weed and medicinal states only, because they're about to go fully legal, and that's when you want to be involved. That's when you want to get that stock before that happens, so that when it goes boom, you're part of that boom.
I got a little bit of sundial in my portfolio,
Weed
waiting
stock
for
is
that
good.
to hit again. But in '97, man, I had some spare cash, and I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to invest. I wasn't going to do the penny stock thing. I was going to pick name brands that I knew they were popular. I put money in 1997. I put money into Marvel Comics, LA Gear, and Levitt's Furniture.
Oh, God. What happened? It all gone.
All three of them
God.
filed for bankruptcy. And Marvel pissed me off the most because they filed for bankruptcy and didn't go away. They just issued new stock and said, yeah, but you don't get anything in replacement of your old. That company's gone. We're a new Marvel now.
It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the thing is, I only got into it because at that time, Marvel's annual report was issued as a comic book. So it was like a very limited edition comic book. It was the annual report, but it was done in panels with artwork. And I was like, I want one of those. I think that'd be cool. So, I just got a minimal number of shares, just enough to be able to get the annual stockholder report. And I didn't even get one of those because they filed bankruptcy before they could file their annual filings.
That's dumb.
All right, we're going to go ahead and cut this short because Christy's waiting for that handyman.
Yeah, I gotta go and do that because he has to fix my plumbing. This is actually real.
I was going to say, I'm here to waste some time.
Oh, God.
There is no.
See, that's a phrase I'm not going to touch. I can't touch that. I can't touch that phrase. That would just be a butt whooping way to half if I touch that.
It is 7:20 in California right now, and she's waiting for the handyman.
Well, a call. I gotta go and get it scheduled. I have to wait for a call. Get like our plumbing thing.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Okay.
You know I'm messing with you, girl.
It is kind of funny. It's like, yeah, I'm getting a call. I'm getting hollered at in 30 minutes. So there you go. Gotta get my nails done.
All right, so what do you got going on, Christy? You doing your show all week?
Yeah, I'm doing my show all week, save Wednesday, and then on Saturday I'm doing Artist Alley's Shopping Network. So tune in there, say hi. And what else is there? I actually have a store, so go buy shit. I am working on a tarot deck, but I don't want to say when I'm going to do a Kickstarter or any crowdfunding until I get all the artwork done. I want to do that first because it's like, I don't want to be that, like, if you get it like only 25% of it done, it's like, oh, let me scramble this. It's like, no, that's bullshit. I've run too many campaigns to do that. So I want to get all the artwork done. Then it'll be simple putting into card format after that.
Okay, I just subscribed.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy.
As always, y'all. It's
Now you
always
should have
great
98
hanging out with
subscribers.
you guys.
Awesome.
Thank you, Pops.
Hey, always great hanging out with you guys. Joe,
Yes.
set up that code. Let me know so that I can make sure I make a banner for it.
All right.
What
this is going to be what, 14 or 15?
15 or no, this is 14. This
Yeah,
one's
okay.
14.
Yeah. Okay. So it's probably going to be the exact same thing in CrownCon 14.
I'll back you, Christy Shen. Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Pop Culture. Awesome.
She's got backers. She ain't even got a book yet.
I know. I haven't even written up the freaking Kickstarter. I mean, like, I started writing up for the next Demon Bitch book, and it's not that I'm not doing it, but I just kind of didn't feel that was the right time. But that's kind of in limbo right there. Not limbo, but it's in the back burner. But the tarot cards will be 100% different, because it'll be 100% better because I'll actually show that I can draw on this one. And the working title. Yeah, the working title is called Murder Ballads. So
I have a request for the tarot card set.
what do you want? What are you requesting?
CRoM would like to be on one of the cards.
I can put him in like one of the decorative parts of the cards or something. Well, I'll figure it out.
CRoM wants to be part of the Demon Bitch tarot deck.
Oh, but this isn't Demon Bitch. That's the thing.
Well, I don't care. He wants to be part of one of your tarot decks.
God damn it, he's as bad
Don't
as
argue
Demon
with
Bitch.
me.
Make him the hanged man.
Make him the
Well,
hangman. I'll
Jennifer-
see about that, actually. That might be a good idea.
Anywhere.
No, make him the
Just be
fool.
cool. Yeah, the jester, the fool. That'd be cool.
I might do that. I don't know. I'll have to think about that, but that might be a good thing. I'll think about it. Like hangman, maybe. I'll think of something.
It's better than CRoM and CRoMette as the lovers or something. That would be.
Ew. Well, that would
Yeah.
be CRoM and Demon Bitch. That would be terrible.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
Actually, this is the first show that I saw.
And Crometta would come whoop all over Demon Bitch over that, too. There is a Crometta, RJ.
Okay, well, I was just making it up. I was close.
There is a Crometta. I could probably find her real quick, but yeah.
Ew, as my friend Tony would say, ew.
You haven't seen her?
I don't think I have. She would have a bow, wouldn't she?
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
I haven't seen the finalized version of her, but I've seen some preliminaries.
Is this gonna be kind of like Bowsette?
Oh God, Bowsette. Like with the big tits. Like somebody told me to do Demon Bitchette. No.
There she is. Okay.
I think I had bed bugs falling out of her snatch or something at some point.
Oh, God.
Oh,
He wanted
yeah,
it.
I love Christy. That's my girl right there. See, that's why we have that there
Not for children,
disclaimer,
Mark?
'cause that's my girl, Christy. Right there. Here we go, y'all. You ready? That's Crometta.
Oh God. It looks
She
like I
has-
found her in Walmart.
She has blue hair.
Yeah, that's this girl right there. See, that's Valentine's Day. Remember? We were naming her and stuff.
Damn. I think you would see her in Walmart. You know those fucking Walmart pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
that's
she would be
great,
the
though.
more attractive ones, like instead of the fucking speed freaks that in the Walmart pictures.
That's the kind of stuff we do in the madness, though. Hey, man, dude, draw his girlfriend. Who wants to draw his girlfriend? Here comes Manny with his girlfriend, just like that. Bang! Here you go, pops. It's the way it works. John Running, I will see you, bro. I totally appreciate that, man. That's great. That was great. Bill and Ted, the everything about it is great. I can't wait to see the finished product.
That is beautiful.
You know what's up right there, Joe D.
Yep.
I
Like I
like
said,
it, bro.
this is done especially because you asked. You'd be surprised at how many people ask me to draw stuff, and I'd be like, probably not. And I'm like, okay, you want me to do it? Let's go.
Yeah, I love it. That's awesome.
Can you go draw me like a whole entire masterpiece? Okay. Do you want a commission? But I thought it was for free. I'm like, I don't actually, surprisingly, I never get those questions.
I get those questions all the time because people don't think I draw. People literally don't think I draw my comics.
That sucks. That's stupid.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I always hear you drew your comics.
Because of the simple fact that I don't promote that I draw.
There you
I
go.
don't promote that fact. It's like every time you see me, it's like you see me as creator of this. But they're up there, it's like, well, who do you hire to draw your work? I'm the creator of this. I drew it. I'm the one that did the pencil and the inking. I got other people to color for me. I got other people to edit for me. You know.
And if you haven't seen Joe D's stuff, get his ass out here where he actually promotes himself here one of these days.
More often.
Yeah, he comes out to CromCon though. He does come out and promote himself at CromCon, and he does offer discounts at his store during CromCon weekend. He has a CromCon discount code, so hi, Ink.
Yep, Ink is right there.
Buy with their skull. Oh, there's your asshole right there. See?
Yep.
Well, I have a whole bunch of openings next week, Joe. So if you got something you're putting out, hit me up.
Well, that's the thing. I'm waiting for the coloring of Amazonia #7, And I'm currently
Which
working
means
on
he has
Primetime Saturday Night
things
number
to
4
talk
right
about.
now in DOS Studio, which is my the book that I do in 3D.
He's waiting on number 7, RJ. That means he has number 1 through 6 that he can talk about. Okay.
He ain't lying. He
Hey,
is not
he's
lying.
got convention covers. He's got exclusive covers. All
He
kinds of
ain't.
stuff.
He isn't lying. I'm sitting up here, got all the books right
Joe
here.
got stuff to talk about.
Sweet.
I got stuff to talk about. It's just
Well, that's how you can be consistent when you crowdfund. I got the first 10 issues of this thing I found on Kickstarter called Miskatonic High.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's good. No, is it Nicholas Stone? I think he does. No, he does Monster, but there's another guy that I know that does Miskatonic High. Sorry to interrupt.
Miskatonic High is pretty good.
yeah, but you know, they had like 5 issues of it done before they launched the first one.
Yeah.
So now they're like, you know, they just launched issue number 10, which is the one I funded on. They're funding 11 right now. They get a book out every 3 months because they're so far ahead.
well, unfortunately, I'm not that way. So what I ended up doing is I went back and launched the 10th anniversary number 1, which has the original Amazonian number 1 that's no longer in print.
Ooh.
Damn.
So I did that with my last Kickstarter. The Kickstarter before that was for Primetime Saturday Night number 0, which I reintroduced issue number 1 to everybody. But this was the brand new issue for those who have not been following the series. So that way I could go back with issue 2 and 3 and kickstart those at any given time while I'm working on issue number 4.
It's about wrestling. It's about lady wrestler superheroes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And this is the WWE presentation of the pro wrestling.
Yep.
Now
Good
the
stuff.
actual
People
parent
don't
book.
talk about it enough. You see,
Yep.
that's what I'm saying. It's like we have a whole bunch of wrestling fans that are intermingled, sprinkled all over the comic universe. Look, we had
Now
Peter
this is the
Cimetti out
parent
there
book.
today. We had
That's
Peter Cimetti out there today, and he was drawing Roddy Piper. He was inking Roddy Piper and inking. Who else did he have on there? Randy Macho Man Savage. Okay, there are a whole bunch of wrestling fans that are sprinkled all through the comic industry, man. And it's like, Joe, we need to get out here and talk about your stuff more, dude.
especially like covers like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Most people don't know that I have actually worked with Greg Horn. And I have to finish issue number 5 because issue number 5 is a Greg Horn cover.
Greg Horn's on my wall.
Yes.
Right there. That's the Spider-Gwen sign.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Horn will go down in history as having invented Spider-Man lingerie.
And he is also a member of the Madness, has been for over a year.
For quite some time.
How have I not had him on my show then? You're hoarding him.
He doesn't go on nobody's show, bro.
What's he doing now?
He has a guy he has a group, a Facebook group, and he has a guy who's a real good promoter.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's himself as somebody else. I don't know for sure, but they do a real good game. They sell books over there. I ain't worried about Greg.
And he got to that exclusive comic book game. He got to the exclusive books that get CGC, and they've been selling slabbed books.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Greg's killing it. I ain't worried about Greg. He's doing fine.
He's the whole reason why I bought that entire run of that horribly written and horribly drawn Marvel series, because he did those covers.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, I want that cover.
See, and that's when you have to decide, though. You have to make sure you understand you're buying the cover and not the book.
And that's before we get into custom covers too. So,
yeah. See,
so like I said, Pop saw what I have. He's like, why aren't you promoting yourself? It's like, that's like every time I promote myself, it just seems like nobody sees interest in it. So I'm like, I just get in where I fit in. It's like, no, you have to do it more. Keep doing it. Keep being out there.
But you need to go on Cimetti's show.
Mm-hmm.
He's a wrestling fan. Everybody loves Peter. If you're out there talking about wrestling on Peter's show, you're going to draw fans. You're just going to draw. It's just the way it works out. You got, what's the other guy? Crowder? that does wrestling books. You got
Oh, you talking about what's his name? Eric
no,
Eric
that's
who did,
Dreaded Dinosaur.
right,
That's Eric.
but he does wrestling books too.
Yeah,
He
he's
actually does
also
wrestling
doing
books
wrestling.
too.
He was at that wrestling con this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Last weekend. See, there's a market for what you're doing, but you're not dropping in it. You're like bouncing off the outside of it.
Right.
You gotta dive right in the middle of that wrestling shit, dude. Look, Mickey James.
There's things that I could show people right now that it's like one book that I did. I did this with Todd Black and one of his artists. We did an unofficial AEW comic book that we presented to the people at AEW, and we're waiting to hear back from them, but we don't think we're going to end up getting a contract with them.
Man, I might be able to help you a little bit over in there too, because I got a couple friends.
But it's like it's so weird because Todd ended up meeting with Cody Rhodes and everything. Cody said he was going to call him back. He ended up meeting with Kenny Omega. Still waiting for a call back. The only person that he hasn't met with is what's his face here, Tony Khan. That he hasn't met with Tony Khan yet. That's the only one that's the only person that he hasn't met with yet.
He's the one that makes the calls. The other guys, they're still going to do what Tony says, or okay, Tony says is okay. It's going to go to, even if they might go pitch it to him, but he makes the call.
Right,
so
but
that's who you want to pitch
we got inroads to Tony,
you know?
but the thing about it is we haven't got to Tony.
Right. Don Callis, try going through him instead of Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Oh, that might make somebody mad though, but go ahead. No,
I was like, hold on, let me go and try. Let me find this book.
There's a few people in the madness, like Arash Sande, that have some connections with the WWE. Mickey James has a show.
As far as WWE, it's like I have actually given some of my books to people like Raven and Mankind, Mick Foley.
The reason I bring it up is because all them people are they're all going the other way anyway. So, it's like, I mean, look, Moxley, all these guys that, they were WWE 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Look where they're at now. Yeah, Christy, go to bed.
I know. It's like, it was like a shitty day in terms of, like, it was a good drawing day. It was a good day. Otherwise, it was just like more of like allergies. Hey, hi, crash.
She's like, yeah, she's starting to feel it now. I don't even hear the handyman calls. I'm going to bed.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, but it's always good to see. I just didn't want to leave because I like talking to you guys. I'm just like,
no, we've been trying to leave for a half hour. I think. Oh yeah, there you go. AEW is a dumpster fire program.
I was big in watching wrestling in like 1997, 98.
I'm an attitude era guy. Okay, I'm an attitude era guy.
Attitude era. Anything went with attitude era. That was the thing. Anything goes.
Are you ready to rumble?
Yeah, it was great. That was where it's at. Now that thing they did on AEW last week with the blood and guts with the cage and everything. That was horrific. Was great except the ending. The ending was like lame. Come on. This was a great fucking match, and then throw him off the cage. Come on.
I surrendered for my boss. I surrendered for him. Don't worry about it. I surrendered for him. I was like, what?
No.
Really?
You don't fight all that way to surrender. You fight all the way for a winner and a loser. Now that I quit, that was lame. I didn't like it.
And that's the thing. The guy didn't quit
all the way up to the end. It was a great match. That's the thing.
The guy that got pummeled didn't quit. It was his partner that quit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't. I didn't like the way it ended, but it was a great match all the way up to then. Then you go and you look at WWE Backlash, and what the heck, zombies. That's a shit show there, dude. 24. That was a shit show, okay? Zombies. All right, I'll take thrown off the top of the cage over zombies every time. I'm sorry. the Fiend getting burned up. Some of the storylines in WWE getting a little stupid.
That's because they got too many old guys getting in the way. Because I think Vince is getting in his own way of having something that is so unique and so popular, and then he's like, "No, scrap this. We're going to do this." I was like,
Yeah, it's just there's a time when you cross the entertainment line, though.
mm-hmm.
Okay, it's still supposed to be a sporting type event.
Are they trying to cash in? Because for about 2 years now, they've had the action figures that were the WWE zombies. So they're trying to
zombie.
See, when it becomes a marketing game instead of a show,
it's a problem.
They had the wrestlers. They had action figures of the wrestlers, male and female, and they were all done up, green and gangrenous and looking like zombies.
But again, all of that was happening because of the last game that came out, which they went away from like their bread and butter, which is, the actual pro wrestling that they do on television, to an arcade game, which had nothing to do with pro wrestling. They were doing all this outlandish stuff in the swamps, in all of these different weird places with the zombies and stuff. And now they had the zombie characters, and now the storylines kind of reflect that.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I like it to be a show. For me, wrestling has always been like the 60 Stooges. It's slapstick comedy, okay? It's always been that for me, okay? It's hilarious. I love it. I love watching it. I laugh. I have a good time. Anything where I laugh and have a good time, I'm going to watch, So I still watch all these dumbass shows because I laugh and it's funny and I have a good time, Oh, man, look.
Let's see what he's saying.
NWA, bro. I grew up watching Vern Gagne and Nick Bockwinkel.
NWA, AWA, WCCW.
WCCW, yep.
Right, because you have to watch a binary because that was the only one that they were on.
Now that every time I hear NWA, I'm sorry, I'm coming from another generation. I think of ISIS.
No, that's where NWA came from.
Oh,
the
seriously?
Actual rap group NWA remembered that, and they changed the wording around for it to work.
Wow, crazy. That I did not know, because I was like, when NWA, I said, wait a minute, I know NWA with Ice Cube and fucking Eazy-E and all those guys. What the hell? And I'm like, and they're like, oh no, they did that because of that. I'm like, oh.
When I was about 9-10 years old, my stepdad was a huge wrestling fan, and we used to go to the AWA events. He'd take me and my little brother, right? And he knew everybody because he was there all the time, so he could go down to the locker room. And back then, that wasn't so much a thing, It wasn't so much fan-friendly like it is now, okay? But he knew everybody. So he'd take me and my little brother back there to the locker room and shit. And I met Andre the Giant when I was about 10 years old. And Andre shook my arm.
That
my
dude is
whole
big.
arm was in his hand, dude. I went to shake his hand, and he grabbed me up to here.
Wow.
That's how big his hand was. I'm looking at his knees, and he's shaking my whole body.
Oh, man. Growing up in St. Louis, we had wrestling at the Chase with Junkyard Dog and Dick the Bruiser and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Yep.
See, that's classic NWA wrestling. But I love AWA because they had my boy Sergeant Slaughter before he went to the WWE. And Sergeant Slaughter was no joke at AWA.
That fucker's old.
He was a funny dude too. See, but that's what I mean. I grew up watching Mad Dog Vachon, the Crusher, the Bruiser, Vern Gagne, his son Greg Gagne, Jim Brunzell, all these guys from the AWA, and it was like I got to go see these events live when I was little. It's like way different now going to a wrestling event than it was back then. They weren't sellouts. There wasn't, thousands of people there. A few hundred, and everybody's having a good time. It was like a armory building. It wasn't even like an arena. It was like an armory building, where they put up chairs and shit. It was great, though. It was so much fun.
See, back then you would go to like those shows and you could catch the wrestlers hanging out with the rest of the regular crowd, and you would never know that they were wrestlers until they came to the ring and got inside of there. It's like, where's all these big dudes doing around here? I was like, okay, I guess they're here to watch the show. And it's like, and for our next match, they're coming walking straight. I was like, whoa, that's so funny. Wow.
But it's always a good time, man. And just like that, always talking to you guys is always a good time. It's
It's what?
time to go, y'all.
Yeah.
It's time to
Yeah,
go.
it's getting close to 11 there.
To all our company.
Joe, are we Facebook friends? I think we are. RJ?
Yeah, we're Facebook. I think we're
think we are,
Facebook
yeah.
friends. We're in Dr. Food's group
You're all in the
together.
madness.
Okay.
You can
So
all
yeah,
find
I
each
think
other
we.
in madness.
Mhm.
All find everybody can find each other in the madness.
Madness. Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure because I was like, RJ, am I hooked to you? I think I am.
I think
Actually, let
so.
me double check here, Chris.
My Facebook is the least frequent thing I use for social media. So fortunately, if somebody sends me a message, it buzzes my phone, or else I'd go a month without seeing it.
Oh, there you go.
He
Yeah, I
is
haven't
Twitter,
linked
though,
on
as well.
Facebook and
Critical
social
Blast.
media for a period of time. Like I'm really responsible on my internet, on my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. But the problem is like I'm so inundated with shit that sometimes it's like, yeah, we're Facebook friends. I'm like, oh, we never really talk. Sorry. Not because I'm being an asshole. It's just like there's just so much shit going on in my world.
Yeah.
You know.
And
24, the only Discord channel that I'm part of is Sims. And one Discord channel to be part of is more than enough. It's like notifications out the ass, man. It's like I don't need any more Discords. I am on there though, but that's
Okay,
the
you
only
should
one
have a
that
friend request from me now. I thought we were friends, but
That it.
all right,
But comic related madness, that's the one place where we all know we can find each other. Right there.
Confirmed.
right,
Oh,
the
okay.
true
Yeah,
the true
yeah,
melting
that's
pot of
fair.
comics, the man.
There we go. Yeah, dude. There we go. So if you guys message me, I will actually respond and all that. But if you say, "Hey, baby, how are you? How are you? Hello, hello," I'm like, no, fuck off, asshole. I get that sometimes. One guy was like going, "We should be friends." I'm like, okay. It's like we should meet each other every day. It's like you just started talking to me like 5 minutes ago. What the fuck is wrong with you?
We should meet each other every day.
Yeah, like I got like an Instagram message. I mean, I will say that the guys don't send me dick pics. They just say we should be friends, and I'm like, okay. And they're like going, but we should make time for each other every day. It only takes a day, and I'm like, fucker, I don't even know what you look like. Literally 5 minutes in the conversation.
I only need you to be talking to me for about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like you're a girl on the internet and you show yourself on there, and sometimes you have your pictures up, and I like them. So I should talk to you about my 10-year-old son, you teaching my 10-year-old son artwork, and saying, well, he's not as good as you, so you throw his ass under the bus, and then you try to tell me to go and fucking talk to you every day. It's like, no. It's some shit.
Why do I see another comic book panel coming out soon?
I think it's all building up to something. I just don't know what, but it was just like, okay, dude.
All
What
right.
about like, hey, we started talking and we have common interests, and all right, like, yeah, it just happens. But it's like, you're pretty. And
At least you're not having to. At least you're not getting to put out a book like Krista is doing.
I think I heard about that. It's like
Yeah.
about
Unsolicited.
Right.
It's page after page of the dick pics that she's gotten.
That's
So she
really
published them.
fucked up, because it's like with Varian, I remember her and Varian kind of mutually talking, and like, they would just say like, the guys would hit her up. She's like, I'm married, and they're like, I don't care. Like, my husband's with me on this fucking stream. That's what she says. It's like they're there. It's like
he's watching you do this. Okay.
And
Yeah, I thought it was bad getting hit up with film bots. All of these so-called robotic females wanting to be my friend, and I'm looking. They got nothing but pictures to show me. It's like we have nothing in common.
really
It's
looking
like,
forward
why
to
would I
this.
want to be your friend just based upon your picture?
I'm really looking forward to this one. Just
unsolicited. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, something like that. And some of the things that I've heard just make it like I'm sure this one's gonna be hilarious.
I gotta look at that one.
I hope she did put captions on them.
She
At least
did redact a lot of stuff. He redacted who actually sent them, but she pretty much put them on blast.
Well, I mean, it's like this. Okay, first of all, if you guys are like talking and it's sexy time, you're kind of talking, and you send each other nudes and dickies and stuff. All right, I think it's bad form to send it and make it publicized, right? Just that's like, all right, you guys are on the same page. But if a dude or a girl just sends you tit pics or something, and they go like, oh well, yeah, you like what you see, kind of thing, it's like, I get to fucking put your ass on blast. I'm sorry, fuck you. There is this one guy, and I swear to God, every Kickstarter, some stupid motherfucker sends me a dick pic. It's like, oh, you are the sacrificial one. And one guy just sent it to me. Like, first he friended me, and I think he was friends with me like for a month. Doesn't contact me. Then he just messages me, and all he does, he sends these dick pics, right? And I look at them, like, I'm kind of shocked because I don't normally get.
And I look at them, she says.
Well, I mean, like, we were like, the thing is, the guy was on my friends list for like a month or a few months, right? He doesn't say anything to me, but I have a lot of people that friend me due to fanage or art or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he sends me these dick pics, and I take a moment and I just type out what's immediately in my head, which is like, wow, that looks outrageously malformed. And then I screenshot it, right? And then like my conscious brain like kicks in, because my subconscious brain, I guess, must be like an asshole or something. So my subconscious brain kicks in. It's like, oh my God, are you okay? Is there anything wrong? And I screenshot it again, and then he deletes the picture. And he says, sorry, that was meant for somebody else. And I'm like, did I wound your ego? Good. I said, well, do you have a problem?
Said, and he said, that wound your ego? Punt.
So you're not Jewish.
It was funny because I because he sent me those. It wasn't like, oh, I'm sorry, I accidentally sent them. I meant to send them to someone. That I'm willing to accept. Like, sometimes that's happened to friends, not with me, but they've gotten like nudes from a friend, and they're like, oh fuck, I meant to send that to my boyfriend. And one of my friends said, what do I do? Because like my friend sent, and she would never have sent it to him. It was just a mistake. And I just said, well, just delete it and tell her like, hey, you must have accidentally sent me these. And I just deleted them to a girl. Like, that's everything. And he said, yeah, that's what I did. And I said, you're fine. But I just like look at them, and I'm just like, it's just like, I shared them with Rose, and the guy's name I think was French. Okay. So before I went on the tangent, and my friend Rose, Rose, right? Pops. Rose, she looked at it, she's like, I thought their balls were supposed to be hairier. Like, they don't shave. Oh. Like, seriously, it looked like the head of his dick, he slammed the head in a door several times. And then the balls were like almost non-existent. And I'm just like, it was, I mean, I'm not trying to be like, I've seen like a load of dicks, right? I mean, I've gone to art class, I've drawn male nudes, throughout your adult life, you see them in varying forms. And you want to build this is not building his ass up. It was just, there was something wrong with that, looking at that shit. It just looked like there was something wrong with him. It looked like there was something seriously wrong with that fucking dude.
Hey, Ronies is real.
Yeah, it looked like we called him Chernobyl. Like in England, bell end means like dickhead. So he just said Chernobyl, and sometimes I call him Chernobyl dick because it just looked bad. I was like, what the fuck is this dick? Like, so what I did was like, I shared it on Facebook, but on Facebook you would get fucking flagged if you shared a picture of a dick. So I drew a kraken over the shape, because it really did look like a squid head fucking piece of shit type of dick. I don't know. And I just I did it really bad. I did it on my phone. So of course
that's the next thing. That's how you
don't release like that kraken.
That's how you top something like unsolicited. You take the pictures and you add to them with artwork to make them part of the artwork. And it's almost like, find the dick.
Yeah. What was I doing?
Picture.
Yeah, so it's like, I think guys inherently know, like perverts know not to send me shit like that, because I'm just going to be awful. I'm just going to be terrible.
A whole bunch of people drew CRoM. We had this is Joe D's. He drew it.
That's a good one. It kind of reminds me of Mike Diana. He's like, he has his heavy lines and shit. It's like,
let's see. I don't have
Boiled Angel Mike Diana?
Yeah, Boiled Angel. Yeah, it reminds me
Yeah.
of that. That guy actually, he's really nice. Like I emailed him because I sent him a couple of pins because he actually liked the Demon Bitch I'm Pregnant pin. And I said, I'll send it. And I bought like a fucking like lithograph. Oh yeah, that was CRoM. I drew them all stupid because I meant to do it.
Yeah, he's a fucking hero.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just like,
let's see. Let me go find the ones that we had from earlier. I'll show them. Let me see. Gotta find John's. Okay, we got John's is right here. It's too much like work trying to share these screens and shit.
oh, tell me about it. Like sometimes like I want to watch everybody's shit, but then I'm so tired after broadcasting. I'm like,
This is John Running, did this one. It's not quite done. It's a work in progress, but there's me and CRoM sitting on top of the telephone booth. Let's see. I don't have a copy of Logins to show you, but check it out. Check it out, Neff. Lagen did a Bernie Wrightson, the goblin pose, the goblin pose where he's like looking up. But it's CRoM and it's the Bernie Wrightson style. It's freaking awesome, man. I wish you had to go back in the stream to see that one. Lagen did it. It was awesome. Who else? What else did we? Oh, Irene was out here, and we got her up over 12K on Fiendish. Up over 12K, baby. So yeah, we had a good stream. We had a lot of fun. Cool people coming out. Joe D did his drawing, and Lagen and Rich Perotta did one also, which is a Loki. It's the god of mischief. It's Loki CRoM or CRoM Loki, however you want to. But when I get all these finished products, Neff, I'll make sure that everybody sees them. I promise. I'll come out and do a stream and show them all off at once because we had people in and out all night. It was pretty cool. Oh, John. There's John. This is the guy who did this one right here.
oh, you're
John
all
Running did this one right here.
Yeah, Jenna, we've been talking about comic books the entire time. Swear to God.
and dicks.
Yeah, and that.
Yeah, I told him that epic story. I think if you go on my past Kickstarters, I actually have posts that talk about that.
Yeah, you do.
The sacrificial dick pics. They're great. One guy, I guess he was from Turkey or something because his name sounded Turkish. He messaged me and said, hi. And he showed this dick pic and it's like, me. And I'm like, block. And then I drew over and I said, I am not going to look. I don't really want your fucking silvery elf hair penis right now. In fact, I don't want it ever.
Do you ever send back, can I get something to show me scale?
I did do this.
Take another picture of it next to something?
Well, I did actually go and do it as a marketing thing, which was even funnier because I just wanted to kind of see if he was serious. So I got the thing where, some thirsty people so, okay, guys, I just want to put out, if you call a woman beautiful or great or sexy, that's good, but I'm going to tell you how not to do it. Oh, you're so beautiful. I would do anything for you. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going, well, thank you. That's okay. And he was a friend of a friend, he'd been linked with another person. So I was like, oh, okay. So, and then I said, you know what? Why don't I do this? I said, well, there's one thing you can do. And at the time I was running a Kickstarter, I said, you could back my Kickstarter. And then he showed me his dick. He said, only if you play with me first. I said, no, asshole. We're not doing this game. See, I knew it. I knew you'd fuck up. I just knew that you wanted something for nothing. Fuck you. Not like I would have done anything with him. But I was just like, see, no. You don't get to play that way. So I blocked him.
I know that women have different ways of dealing with guys like that. But I just want to throw it out there. Next time somebody sends you a dick pic, ask them for another one next to something so you can get scale.
Yeah, do you have a copy match?
You have some idea. Yeah, so you have something that's uniform, like a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll.
Or better yet,
you see what I'm saying? It's
Photoshop something into it to show for scale, like a quarter, and
Well, no.
just,
So this is what you do
just
afterwards. This is what you do after they send you that picture. See, now you get to put whatever you want in there.
I mean, what I did is that I
You can
to
put a
show
nipple
that
next to
guy that had the silver that had elf dick. I basically drew a banana over going,
bananas and tape, bananas and duct tape.
just put googly eyes on them, and
oh, I did. I
Yeah.
did do that too. I actually have quite a few of
Gave
those.
me the
on
worst
Instagram.
idea ever.
I mean, it was
The
bad.
lewd,
Like,
the lewd version of bananas and pajamas.
Yeah, it's there's so many great ideas out there. Y'all don't give Christy great ideas.
well, you know, actually, I do have an
She'll
album on my
immortalize you.
It's
She
public.
will.
It's like internet, like stupid internet shit, and it's all up on there. So all the dick pics and stupid shit I've gotten, like
See,
like the
will
stupid shit I do on
immortalize
the
you.
internet, I've documented
Be
forever.
nice to my friend Christy. And be nice to me too, because you don't want to piss her off to the point where she's coming at you on my behalf. Count on it. If she's that mad, you in trouble.
I think it's also like if you severely annoy me, that's another thing.
That's what I mean.
Oh, did you
got her to that
tell
point,
him that story about the guy that annoyed you that much?
I think we were part of that story. If I think it might be the same one.
Yeah.
Man, baby, which one?
Man, baby.
Mark Wade?
No, it's another dude. It's another
Okay.
dude. Or-
It was just,
Mark Wade is King Baby. I'm sorry.
it was just one of them people that was just kind of awkward with her, and she was like, "You're kind of weird."
No, he hit on me. Like he would ask me advice, which I'm happy to give. Okay. I want to tell you guys, I'm happy to give advice. I'm happy to give info of what I've done. Okay. But if you ask me the same shit 50 million times,
Just to have a reason to talk to you.
yeah, and then eventually say to me, hey, what's it take for a girl like you to get with a guy like me? And I'm like, what?
A lot more beer than you can afford, Junior.
I'm like, okay. And it just was random. And finally I said to him, like, I think you should get a notebook or something because I'm kind of in the middle of stuff. And you've been asking me the exact same question every time.
Yeah, write down the answer. Leave me alone. There you go.
And then he'd be doing the overly apologetic. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then be over dramatic. I'm like, what the fuck, guy? Like, seriously. So it got annoying to the part. And I will say that all of my friends started fucking with him. That was funny. Like Tony, he started babbling to Tony. And he's like, oh, wow, I actually feel sorry for him. And then his last words to Tony were like, fuck you. He's like, all right, now it's on. Fuck you. Oh, it was great. It was great. It was great.
Good.
And then one time Pops was on YouTube and that guy was on. So he was talking for a while. And I'm like, and then all of a sudden I said, hi, Pops, how's it going on YouTube? And then he's like, he just jumped off. I didn't say anything mean. I was just like, hey, Pops, how's it going? And he's just like, he just left.
There's a whole bunch of that, though. It's like, there's times when I jump out into I'll jump out into a stream and it's like, now, you know, I'll be flicking through because, like I said, I just told you guys earlier, I pop from stream to stream, I share, I like, I do all that, you know. And sometimes I'll pop into a stream and there'll be somebody there that has been less than, you know, cool with me, and I'll just kind of like say hi to the host and pop out. But as soon as I say hi to the host, you can see in their eyes, they're like, oh shit, I hope Pops don't tell me. I hope Pops don't say nothing about me. I hope Pops. You can just see their face just go as soon as you show up in the chat, because they're just scared that you're going to out them for who they are. I don't know for who they are. I'm not going to come into Joe's chat and disrupt his show. I'm not going to do that to RJ. I'm not going to do that to Christy. But I'm going to say hi to Joe, and I'm going to say hi to Christy, and I'm going to say hi to RJ just so I can see the look on that face, man.
I just love how that fucker like just left as soon as I said hi. He just
that kind of stuff, man. It's like, you know, I wouldn't be involved in half the shit I'm involved in if people just wouldn't fuck with me in the first place.
Well, people just want drama. That's the funny
Yeah.
thing. It's just you have to just make it into a comedy bit. Then it's just like,
Well, I mean, you know, you guys know I get accused of being the drama guy all the time because I'm the guy that's not gonna be sitting down letting that shit happen to my friends. So, you know, I mean, I'm the guy that just says something, and that makes me the drama guy. But what people don't understand is, from my point of view, the people who do the shit that I have to talk about, those are the drama people. You know,
well, it's kind of funny
all
because
you guys got stuff to protect.
I've never heard anybody say that. I've never heard anybody say that about you, which is weird.
I don't have anything to protect. You see, I can come out here. I don't have to enable these people. I don't have to enable bad people. I can come out here and say, "You suck," you know, and sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to about certain people because
Amanda says
get tired of victims. I get tired of victims. I get tired of hearing about one friend after another getting burned by the same guy. Okay.
Yeah.
And I will only go so long before I just start telling all my friends that are victims to quit being victims and stand up to this shit. Quit enabling this guy because he's going to go hurt somebody else. He's going to go rip somebody else off. And the only reason he keeps getting away with it is because nobody will say nothing. They're afraid of drama. I ain't afraid of drama. Y'all give me the okay. I will ring these people out. You know,
I think you said it best to me one time here, Pops. It's like people like that would normally cancel themselves.
Yeah,
they will always do something to cancel themselves. You don't have to deal with them anymore.
That's one of my favorite sayings. People who deserve to be canceled will usually cancel themselves. They'll do something stupid all by themselves. They don't need nobody to out them. You know, that's why I don't. Like I said, there's a lot of less than integral people in this industry. There's quite a few. The crab bucket. Randy talks about it all the time. There's a lot of crabs. You know. And then on the other hand, there's a lot of people that are helpful. It's just sifting through, finding the right people to hang out with, the right people to promote, the right people to do business with. And if you have questions about somebody, don't be afraid to talk to people that know them. What a novel concept. You know, talk to people that know them. What was your experience working with this person? What's your experience, you know, as this person as your friend? If you have questions about somebody that you're about to step into a business relationship with, vet them. Find out who they are. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Not everybody in this industry is freaking perfect. And if you ask about people, you'll find that out. You know, there's a lot of great people, a lot more great people than crappy people. But the crappy people are allowed to keep being crappy because everybody's afraid of drama. I'm afraid of thieves, not drama. Drama don't confront me. Drama don't rip me off. Drama don't rip my friends off. The people that rip my friends off are the people that cause your drama. End of story. You know, that's where I see it from my standpoint. I don't have anything to protect. I don't have sponsors I have to, you know, do anything for. I don't, you know, the only person I have to be cool about is my son. If y'all stress me out too much, my son will pull the plug on this shit anyway. You know,
Force us credit card.
Yeah, that's the only person I got to be cool with because, you know, he pays for the cable. He could shut the whole goddamn thing off tomorrow. I'd be like, oh shit, I gotta get cable in my name. That would be a 3-month fiasco because I already know what coming back on the grid has been for me. One hassle after another trying to get a PayPal and a credit card and all that shit, dude. I had a very stressful 2 months trying to get paperwork back in order and stuff after not being on the grid for 2 decades. You know, 2 decades, man. I didn't nothing. I had a license. That was it. You know, it's crazy, but now I'm trying to be all legit and everything, and they don't even want to let me. It's a fight at every turn, man. Every turn to try and be legitimate.
We've
Has been
legally
a fun.
declared you dead. Do you realize you're trying to reverse this process?
Yeah, I know. It's all backwards. I get it. I know. But, I'm trying to do something now different, though.
Oh, just got the notification from Nita and Meredith.
Yeah, they got sick of us. Okay, we got to go.
See ya.
Okay.
Thanks, Pop.
Hey, Joe,
Yes.
RJ, Christy, as always, you guys rock. Everybody who watched,
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to just turn this thing off.